Ghana, having so brazenly midwifed a draconian anti-LGBT bill, cloaked in rhetoric of cultural absolutism, only for bold civic resistance to terminate it in detail, despite wild threats, unprintable attacks, and coordinated intimidation, would now shrink from the moment, lacking the moral fortitude to vote with equal conviction at the UN Human Rights Council. So on the non position is say asemi ye di won koma kan ono kwade wa describe bill ne say as draconian ejina go ready say sampa say yen support a yen ka say yen support so a yen ka say yen support. And then he continues to abstain its neutrality. It is the silence of uncertainty, or worse, the cowardice of calculated diplomacy by a regime whose very assent was in part fueled by the cynical weaponization of the anti-gay bill, not out of conviction, but as a tool of political expediency. The bill served not to defend values, but to exploit them, a strategy designed to shape up populist fervor, stifle dissent, and distract a worried citizenry from deeper governance failures. Eti ahano onuzo ne buafu sa eneno yedi nkomo nyina nanka wasa Ghana se yabeka se yajetum yanyintuma wode so obeka ya wona na court se parliament kwa bibia ewie e de be no koto mampena na do dan kwa akufo ma on sign because free say yakanipa bi ekasabo e de ahye omuyam anopai yetrasi. We want to hear from Ghana for especially Moses for Moninom womu jade mu ma ne be yes like say omu de asum na nado ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia amabo no omu de asum mu fidie omu de asum MPP for fidie going to the 2024 elections. And anopai asofo no mo wai mumpie na mo meka say na yentie mu position a mo susu mu wom we say members of parliament mo sponsor a bill no awo mrasebe defie no wo mo susu o ma give up na anopai Samuel Okuje to Ablakwa ene Sam George amujije muden anymore. All right, on the MPP side, you say you're Japan Mesa nom. And Reverend in Tim for your Ascent South, Masabajafie, Masabajani, na Omuso Ejamutin Day, Yabepe, Omuno Madin, come on, but for the bar, Yabebo, and also so home, because it's a Ghana there, Yajapadia, Sikako, Yatam, Ediama, Ora, Ibrahim Mahama, Nasako Kobe, Mekai Pa, in a run up to election 2024, Nachama Wontumi, Etai, Ebo, Ghana Fokoko, Sir Abaya, Ebaya, Endis Abayi, when you say Adiaba Kudia, we are very sure. 101% say and nay send this in your queen number be wa and I know both side and komotam awo nyina hini atwemamponua mensinimum Adiama Ora Ibrahim Mahama na the former Ashanti regional minister honorable Simon Osemensa enum etigina ye esi ho kwan no oba say anya say both side nimpo a Ghana ye gold deposit bi no ye betam Adiama papa no eze de wo mo say ehyehyeye emra kwan so na wafa so a name wonya bosia ediafi di ECOWAS bank ho a $100 million or de ekwakowura say dwumadi nim ye say oni ni pabi na kabo ma obo mo ebo mutu anamo no ora Sam Jonah na nia bre papa pani a wabo bredu sam pempezo enei ka odu wadi nyina be say odebo Ghana ho bra na wonya ni munyam na wi a wakotra fi no akwadwo ahome no on na da spokesperson to say arrangement na e course no e na wonam na wo chechim de na ni hu fifre e na ni hu hantwo a wo de checha asem no obi buza say adan papa de be kra no wo pe na eno no anso ho papa John Mahama akoka sesesei ebraso se Ghana for enso so etimi only mines e wo memum. The time has come for Ghanaians to own gold mines. Na chema Wontumi Kwame Nchubosi akon kafra wati Wontumi kafra niema NDC for NDC 2012 to 2016 wo mo de ofa mu gold adwuma na wo ye legally wo na mra kwan so eyem na o excavators ye hye no o pickers ye hye no o sika wo mo efa ye the back and forth aban akọ ama aban aba ensisa aba wo sa ba biwa akonta mines ye de wura ho ba bia wonya adwuma kura na ye twam entroto so se wo ye adwuma enei wonya police fo anim se wo ena just say just say Ghana galam say West Africa nyina no ukrampo na wo ye ye twon da awre wo mu etimi so sidi so mu yes age no mu wie ya wo mu say ene Papa John Mahama say e bless say Ghana for only gold mines na say Ghana check me say asem bi e be free chema Wontumi anu be ba no wo ahwa be fa say e ya agro be fa say is a joker or your comedian but e wo mu a with time e ba e be vindicate no ene the question that Chema Wontumi busa about a month ago, no, so our question no is staring at the face of John Mahama. Said Wontumi onye Ghana ni bio. Wontumi nye Ghana ni bio because President Mahama say the time has come for Ghanaians to own gold mines. Wontumi of Papua New Guinea, another of Swahili, another of Seychelles, another say. And the question would to me as a menya Ghana ni bio no ene enya no ne yeden eba mame nkola man so na me ne mention of my name a former deputy minister for lands and natural resources honorable Akwasi Kunadi eni nkomombra senior anopay me da se no wadaje maachi I want to believe say you are in trying times but kakranka you are getting yourself up from the demise of Unia Ernest Yakumi.
Yes, very trying times. Now, so when you send me many admirable necessity, Shasana, many me and a commissioner also I'm a committee member. And the whole of last week, I never quite a constituency. But I had prior engagement in the constituency. I made a community engagement with that. So I left him to go for him to come back and moot court on Monday. So we were supposed to have met on Tuesday. And yet, 11 o'clock near Kwakwe judgment only for me to be called on Monday area. This is what has happened to Midian. In all of this, one thing that I've come to learn, I never come about this is my 4th year at 6 months at Kahua Parliament. The first one that I saw was Kumewu on the 27th of March 2023. The second one I saw was on the 7th of March 2024. I feel maybe senior the school prefect or John Kuma. And the third one I've seen is on the 7th of July 2025. Kuma and Estia Kumi is coming to see that almost every year from the year 2023, a member of the NPP parliamentarian sitting it is not an interesting thing. And the idea what class now general what you see I know be a nipa bia betimi a wobri bia but the circumstances any anicity the deba the hunu and now ko now he me hunu me na me so ni ti wona mu din komo for 5 times we receive book and so din komo phone so bia 1.3 imu mienu ana me nsa ene What's your question say? What's it to the Aquasica? Nema, Nemami, Nebusia. Ebadisiana would do. As to another city Pacono position in Wari. What did I can watch? I think that Debbie I friend in the piano. Or see if I say, and on the day trapped to my was a seesaw. Near Bob Brand is a bay in your kind of CHD. Yeah, there's soon a Dutch sitting around boy.
Are you guys getting scared? Sorry, but your parliamentarians, no more honorable guys, no. Srobi ba, who be a bomo? Move some more questions. Have you regretted the position or the part you took, sir? You will serve your country through.
In life, you don't get regrets about decisions that you make at home. No matter what decisions I may take, but I learn from it. I learned from it because we share because I know Obia is dispensable in life. Obia is dispensable. And it's a tax here, a sudia or far too also. Or the best. I know the oil nurse also, the doctor also, teacher me also. But I the stress, and I repeat the stress, I walk here the anymore. I mean, it is not that easy. And enough for Musa. I enough for. So I've learned many other call on the 7th, Kofio on the 8th a.m. I mean, manage say a clerk to Parliament within 7 days. On the Electoral Commission say. And then the Anumana and the mouth for no digma or chamber on the back room. And that's all connect. Or you know, just a cat and the 7 days. And you wouldn't know, you would, and that educe a pet. Or you know, educe Constitution National Article 112 say, and that educe ya for being someone of a twasso. So to her, was all the casual. Ye, and son waiting your boy. So that is what I'm learning. You must always, first and foremost, be BM away. We are saying, we teacher, be BM away. We are member of parliament. We are president. You must first look to your own self first. Say, my poor did to say, my sister, to say. Saying that maybe I'm see now, and not maybe 3 hours waiting me, will be a sum. And the other also. My brother was under a lot of stress, but I mean that one will be for another day's conversation.
Wow. Monkafra. Now, I want to believe, sir, what take it time every day, even though times now we're not yet comfortable, no. These engineers and planners, and ECOWAS Bank, $100 million loan facility, they be a voter, is it voter gold or whatever?
I know, Black Voter Gold Project.
Black Voter Gold Project.
Yes, Black Voter Gold Project.
But for purpose of education, but
oh, the Black Voter Gold Project, a mine. Said you to go, said you to go to gold, a new month, to gold, and money at there. But we are not there. Or to so it is in the northern part of our country. Now, only the Azuma resources. I'm pinning on the only I want in some and see a do more and now, I have 3 different mining sites. These are 3 different mining sites. And one, I think one is called Julia. I've forgotten the name of the other 2. Now, ammonia mining sites and concession. And also drilling, excavation, and this happening now. On day as a whole subcontract. Right, and we are number 4 is Branebe Buamini Jumano. And all them go big mining for the Omoye. Even small scale mining for they do. Some of them will be sites my first, but be 200 mammy. They hit the mammy. And according to them, no, they contracted engineers and planners to do that. And they'll be working for some time, more money are there. Only for us to hear. The subcontractors, their contract has been abrogated according to the company, Asma Resources, Ghana Limited, and the engineers and planners, Assess the Black Voter Gold Project, and then they've gone to secure $100 million facility from the or they be for, and that they've even gone ahead do an official signing agreement ceremony and no money are there. But now Azuma Resources they were proactive. to put out a rejoinder say, one na adenia on dia on ton from obibia. It's an ayom one say, and me, engineers and planners. Ayura Ibrahim campaign, and say, I want dia. They don't even understand it. And no money at it. Or in a dear costume, a hukaka. Or in a dear costume, a hukaka. You see, I'm right, I'm with studio. And I said, because simply say, the bunny a dim come a bright woman. Minia oti, minia ohe, ye a he a film, ye a yaw film. Ye men family a few, they and a year day a few, Nitia semi city in a war near to do not a year because a channel. Ye can't see a cancer or channel do me no. Or hey, say the job here no be a in any. I forgot a pro be and that this is the way I see. Or in a 7 tom idea, the impo, if I shall be tom idea, and I'm in form hour. We know quite a free means them. Because who to make a theater with you. And that is the problem that we are having now. Then the air on the say, and I mean about Kasa. And that the more in them now, Koyata a very chapel and the Obama fine the Asmaba because of the last Mahama administration air corner on the both sides, the see our gun in the wish and the Mount engineers and planners who Muhammad Ibrahim Dano. It became a bone of contention. Melko court money at the end. I'm a court to say, I'm Barbara question your demand. That brain it, I mean, the coy. It went to me and Yaku could do near China. I fed to me and Chia for Swanko. Now, if you remember, now I'm a by near can't judge any judge and what judge for once and the court of him. And then, a brand new one. Oh, Fiemi and Sunny Fan, just NBC court to where China court. Or in it, would be gold mine. So, okay, the response, the position of Azuma resources more. And I want to read a portion to you. I say Azuma urge all regulators, financial institutions, potential investors, and the Ghanaian public to disregard this week's state event and any related claims. The dispute between Azuma and engineers and planners should be resolved through international arbitration and not through media stunts. We invite all stakeholders who requires clarification or other information to contact Azuma Ghana directly. That's what I said, the air cost one. Nipa person or do kwati kwan eche ade ni edi free one sem into one day sabi obi the kai onya Ghana for ana
onya Ghana need you
Sam Jonah ekato should not view the takeover na say the ceremony no and after the acquisition no to me say the person is benefiting because his brother is a Ghanaian, but it is because he is competent enough to do that. Mira, Obian workers will be not competent to do. But the air can say, the baby who said that will be a Ghanaian. It's only a separate to say, Oyebi will be the Oyebi on your Ghanaian. And that is the problem. Okay. So, me a prime chairman, Wontumi no Kasi, Adam in a Ghanaian. I'm not here come with you. No, any person was now read portions of engineers and planners na kasa. That's a response from what expressing. They are doing that because some person want to say, "Oh, more yes, the young man mine I hear Juma." I don't know how they are. When I'm talking case, mean Chia, when I'm a chairman who's a car could speed. I had ever trouble last year. Snake, a trust fund. I don't know what advert to say. Omo hotels and no dey na wo dey akofo no mo pese ankran kodo omo ba be shim na boa ni ti peda snake ni hotels ni gina ho yi oro bia na fa ni by ni champo or Rock City and the bed cotton. And I'm sorry, MPP name. Sorry, Tiaka a state capture. And Robert Jim. And I know the Panum Vigilance a cost striking demonstration. And the Kasa, JJ, the Twaba, and the Tia MPP Amanuku, and the Panumbi. Because near Baba Bay Abatwon. There will be faculty council. As you will be Eduma at the Freemason. I know dear, and your critic council. I know a question, and your critic council. You see, the problem that we are having, my engineers and planners, MHA, say, Omo lease that is causing black voter. These 3 months, so offer this in the trouble thing. Offer an agreement that has been signed. Agreement Omone Ayifo assigned by the real directive. Ever met trouble in my own. I mean, the times that we are in this country, we are really here. A very woman. One way out to be the Kwatukwaba, because over 2 meters, because of the sort of or no debating I am the men of breast in the Minabu. Or in the way you are doing come. Then we are going to bring the minister of Land and Natural Resources to Parliament. And I'm going to initiate that. So I'm saying in a Swantia and Remuno, a moment no objection. Emma, engineers and planners, it's not far the black voter gold project. And the Koya Abra, one of Okran lease, Asma Resources, a catcher of my money in our say. Or ma won't quite and they put a copious document. And you have a trouble to it. So, be the amount of liabilities. Not on the Bushita or to be met to Yakutia walking to me, Fawakwa. Or any Busabimu, the 2 and 5 saw their medical. Yababo, and you'll be out to medical. Was a Kaya would you let me at your walking to me, Fawakwa. Anybody a casasimo. So, anybody a casasimo. All the responses, engineers and planners as far as money are doing in Adam. The engineers and planners made a formal application to the ECOWAS Bank for Development early 2024 for a facility. Now, what do you want here, command? A facility to do what? To pay the shareholders. Mary Musa was saying, Asuma Resources, have you paid any shares that Asuma Resources has floated? And I because on the first one, the whole year. On to be the opportunity because if you are a subcontractor, the mine doesn't belong to you. I mean, this is the same thing that was about happening to the diamond mines.
Yeah.
Yes, the same thing that was about happening to the diamond mining. I Koba said, diamond mines are so a right of renewal. I am from my home. I am the same. The mama shot. Yes, I am from my mom near there. Or him, the Korean. And I don't tell engineers and planners, they were subcontractors. Because they are more much many be a woman who know any blue. Or no, the mines are viable and as a so. To be a viable in our one year in and then the ammonia Ghana for your GT engineers and planners, right by Okokan now. People will sit back and say, oh, Jai, the Juma 1 year. Yes, we'll be watching or cop one, but so yes, and yet there will be a young to that. Will be a hotel and for common, and you do 2 double wire, they boil also, and they are Jimmy Mudia. Or you met Yaka say, Papa Kosiakwa, dear or Tibet Chemso. Did you dear old brother of February so be on Bettiaco school or him? They had better red you swap. Or in a county of Corner, you think you miss a second. And you're near the castle, and they cut that young Western. If buy any amount, the for 1 year extension. And no pono, let me in such a way, says the Okona could challenge about the mine for because for every mineral resource, Sabema one license to be mined, it must be brought to Parliament. You're from mine because we are Yama 1 year. That's it. You bought 1 hour from our Parliament. You have money at the 2 bedroom. I forgot now, Kwaku last year. So we see a gun. Or the Manaquai so bad at the Abba Virginia, and then Casadia Medipaconwana, or any trust money may in Coso. The Canada in the Panum Vision, or Nancy Asia Maye, Nomica, ready, and maybe a Chamia say, Ubia Quatraco, a quattro book with the Aquashe, MPP Amanu Cone, na na do kwa kufa ne busia se fen ejapade be the way the we nya ejapade we onuade
ni ade
oh no say ja bi ni awa ba mu bi ni awa ga na tumi nya ana me na me so won fidie ah de ya ta adwumade we etu obi a wo bibia no a eye man se ye viable bia no ni ade ma ye man na tani bia man ko fa se de mo fa ma me ebi ni wa mo ma no obi die na me nyi nko onuade ni ehese Emra. So if you want to be can, or in the aircon, or in the aircon, I've told you, we will bring the Minister for Natural Resources to the chamber. You should come and answer to us why and where, and the reasons behind giving no objection, ain't here, a man, engineers and planners, and the black voter who project. Omodia Baba Trouble and say, Omodia, Omodia Kwakwa
14th April 2025 ya ena ECOWAS Bangi umu appointed the finance minister Rato Forsen as board chair. Mere coincidence ana?
Mere coincidence. Maybe circumstantial evidence. Maybe any real substantive negotiations across the board. And you give me a coincidence. Na send na ho dada na me musa ayeda na be ye nran kwa
Wontumi 101.3
oni ade yencheni o we oni ade yencheni o se na scheme ni sitie no se no mu ye biba oga to force na ye ku bank na asiama bosia no bo che anameboa ye re so obi o ma mu bia ni se ninia ene o ma panyina otiso na system we emra na ye di APP amanyuku ahene me kai yes, sir, too. Another MPP Manuko, family and friends, and money at them. Or in the political space, and then what you may be a team piano. Or in a Obia, you are on your Obionko. And I said this when I met my people, our community, Obia, when you be your politician. So I mean, way, that means all journalist. That would mean send me a sick casa, a church in Simuma and Science. Explain in Yamia Madum, Baba Bay Penisa. Nami do Baba communications and information, family and friends are now competent. They do obviously a family and friends. They do obviously a dynamic or more when you're also here. Let me said, I find a cat. Mami Musa Sibi, and Tiapaba. You are another damn cut your body. And in your Quenya also so. When we go by me, I ain't say ya, and to command Tibet in your Kumana. Command Kobeku. I'm asking a question for my Quebeco. I am Kuyaban said, when you catch a really heresy, that I actually a bomb my NSC. Tell me a picture I want to say I want to my car. And do a bit and they do so, you find people vehemently defending, and when a gun and no a gun, or be one catch on a gun. But all from our class to say, will be from our house from Panama. And one you will be in so many pandemic. Go and read the letter from Human Resources. You see, they are complaining, they are better. When they get Padia or Bob Ubra, actually will leave. Omomian says, you revoke your belief. Let it be out there to revoke your belief. Or let it be out there they have sold their share. As at the time, at the time, listen to our way. As at the time, that engineer can plan it and finding that agreement openly. Why are we doing this to ourselves? It's because now you have power. You will not stand there for people to be, people's property to be taken away like that.
Okay, Arabo Kwazi, may I say why? The former Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. He is also on the Committee of Lands and Natural Resources and a member of Parliament for Menchia North. And the question still comes back. And teacher Wontumi onye Ghana Nibiu. I have been saying this many a times. Say, Krom Hanum, obi beso bu kwase a ene otayo papa. Nipa bi ohonuma uno motia na obeso bu kwase a anase asemsi na obeso betima kire wadwene se de asemsi tie pepepa ene otayo papa. And then minim say the bebrebe nam Krom am radio so TV so kasa na ora Ibrahim Mahama o ya adoye o ya adoye say no waye na Ghana japade say no offer sika na ode yen kwofo adoye no quantify it okay kan bo ma say na japade na offer no eno so say kala bi yakwa ba akola bi tuo o ya no ko UK na obo won ka say na the offer no so say sign or dey ma obi na sign na ekọ no ho ento bia ya papa o ba hu da romo obi ante to bia ya papa amrani ni bia obi ya papa ti bu obi akwase a is that the argument na munim nkofo papa in their closet a o mu ma hu da ro ani en gwanhwe o mu nyina ye ye nka njom sa Ghana amrani o mu bio Ghana ja pade bia o timi fa adekọ okwa abonte a de obi e beka no minim say ye ke obi ti abonte o ono na no okoye say ma obi o wa bia adwuma for Ghana for nyuma o we ye so okoye say okoboa no e na ye dai kum hanom em say settings o ajana 1 ajana 2 Professor Hindu samon kwa na govode ti krom awo Professor Hindu samon kwa ana govode ti krom hanom and na wunu obi din koma mu wie na wokwa tenase if possible record him or her na sa boti ebio analyze it and ask yourself say what are the realities and tomorrow how will the conversation come to play near me besisim and nyema wo ye nyina ye say sabre beba na obi betuma gina sa ne ma na wa ye atwam no so ade akam ma no Chief Justice say the law is the law and is the law. Yes. Mra ayemra. $100 million. To force inquiry board of governors that bank Electoral bank no chairman April 14th May June July ese ama company ayman peninia edia loan facility of $100 million.
I'm saying the settings of planning.
A gold deposit of about 1.4 million ounce. It is worth 52 trillion. 52 trillion. Na enelbo bi ho card ni kwabru chiri ba. What boka say? What you want the bia man ni £100 e UK. Odi emfa so ni £100. Koba e say.
I'm say
yen kofo ado yen kitenkete ye dia kan pa bia no atom okrum hanom. Ti okoka is o on the oye ado ye oboan kofo. Hey, I don't want to go for the agrada or 50 years. Don't know more be other.
And now only work a scramble.
Or more be other. To not sorry, mano. Whether she's doing right or wrong. Obia won't tell them an uncle home and more than that.
My 4 hour for more.
Hey,
Ghana for.
And
where are the ye men of God? Oh, brother. Ye man of God, where are you? Where are you? Momudi ejapade gina mo property so preaching you know. Where are you? And so they're gonna phone test and say these guys are doing these things at the time they think they have a goodwill from the Ghanaian people. And they know the anger the Ghanaian people will vex on them, no? Will be minimized. Omun chairman no kwasa about to bedru na Ghana for akadia to abeti amu. Yere 10 no mo sore so.
Bedru na mu refi. Chance yes mu refi ade ntem.
Sababa wa no ho fe no atia sikom no peso agina ni no. Hia be mo se enye 10 ne sore so. To wo akora ni nya afekura no a wo nachi. Oye no asore so. To mu omu fom no 10. If you menu achi no my popra the basic years here we.
Hey.
Na. Azuma when you for say. Yen no one yen say bia yen ka say ye japade na ma yen ka say bra me nya adwuma o say force magic so me na e man pani
Chinchina try
Azuma foreign car he eno foi
Wontumi akonta mani minim say pa no mo page
eno
it is just simple
eno
just that
eno
you
Aravo
na yankwe
Oheneba media mi susu se awon pese o mo resource no a eduru ba bia o mo se Ghana ya ho kire ye ntie nton ma no no ato ya nton ma no ato
kom hanum de me say wo na wo yobi papa no I was say taking note of it also be your papa no I was taking note of it one here o ma one serious work so ma 5 6
and oh yeah
oh yes ro ya ban ni woman
settings
oh yes ro ya ban ni woman
killnet
e kom ani ehenti nipa ntumi nni no kure wokrum and so nipa bi so hunu sa de so ntino to obo wagu kwase a no asha say your papa
killnet
sha say your papa just some bana so timi seche ne kaja na wundumi nka because onu moyema
hey
was actually obi enu so ayempa
and no bi na ato asofo ne bi okrum ha no ahemfo ne bi e bi na ato mu okrum ha no
yes man tibia wo mo je
so called governance experts the academia professors wa hwani no e bi na ato mu okrum ha no
yes bosumi bia etua wo mu ka
no amesi ya matese no asanansa ne TUC boss so akwaja appointment bi doctor ya ba sa wa hwani no
ade no ye demonstration bebrebe no
ti omu nyina echichi omo jeje sakara shigbe wa kwaje ne de kwa bia wote TV so na say kaka se hunu sa say ase wa sha say lay the foundation no for a national discourse mampani ebetima conference ansa kwa wasa wa honi no titi joy news as one honi joy pram no ono so akwaje na appointment as a board member
yo
the issues are abrabo aye gboni na mo aye tui obia bobra to satisfy him or herself first.
Sure.
Nemo, in doing that, let us try to be a bit diligent. Some honesty. Let us be just. Obetima pray we ye die, but pray no kwai papa so.
No ne asamono.
Pray no kwai papa so. Matrimunya fine wa kwai opro ye die so.
Pray mo fine so anti anwonku.
Ye kind monty.
Oh, ene ye ne.
Kind.
Na me dia wo no mo nsam no.
So ko gunsa akopa na do chew. So mo ye boni atia no. Na makatra mo say, this 4 years ya nhwe ya. Ebe ye te se Israel for konkwaso mu. Omu ko Misrim, no mu nim so mu ko di na aduanan. Na kwada ni mfie aduanan no. It's going to be long. Boyando 4. Bronya ma 4 years is going to be long. We will struggle to come to terms with who we have to trust or not. If you're not an idea, more the Electoral Commission, I shall say.
Aye.
Hey, wo mo so why wan wo?
More no shall say.
Hey. Ghana.
To be a body there.
Settings.
Hey.
Settings in Kwa.
No ma shall say ntem do.
Killnet.
Abai. Hey. Na media wo mu nyina no. Wo mu dia nya me ya se ya papa no masofo binom.
Na me nipa phone.
Ya papa no masofo binom.
Omko anya me wo mo na.
Omu ni wo.
Wo mu dia enka wo mu dia nkomo ni die na e wo de mo na different.
I have somebody who has been predicting these happenings from the last 3 years.
Okay.
The last 3 years. 2024 elections, I was going to go. Omo be take interest international organizations be take interest Omo this ikaba be shem. because of her gold deposits.
And
he told me. He told me. The interest of Russia for no more war our elections. The interest of China for no more war our elections.
No mummy no so ahon keke bi pa sika bi a esi omuhwie ye pa.
And sometimes he shares some of these things with me and me kind and me jai kind. I remember one time some months ago, and my nephew can be.
No, you must show.
You should get ready. Where your comedies?
Get one pony.
Where your comedies? You should get ready. Hey, one thing, the NPP need to get united.
It's simple.
And have a clear direction of how they want to approach the 2028 elections.
No.
That's it.
No.
That's it.
Dear party ni here no. Media come nkokura anko mo nko consent.
Marshalling all energies.
No mo nko mo humum.
In the interest of not even the MPP, but in the interest of Ghana.
Yes.
In the interest of Ghana, the MPP should be united and have a stronger force to get back political power.
Yes. You got
the Now look at how the issues are compounding.
Anna, woman, the actually also become conform.
When you see Nana Yedi Hong Komona, Nana Joe, LGBT, don't forget now what you said. The implementation of D-Levy will kickstart. This is the Ghana we are living in today. This is the state of Ghana.
D-Levy.
We levy not the delay.
Evening of God. Where are you?
Womuna just say woman here me no way.
Mada.
Upon my sofa.
Mamma.
Mon sorry oh.
Mada.
Upon my sofa, mon sorry oh.
Me say, what the want to be dia gross mo be for serious no.
They did dia gross.
Maybe what do no. Na we jam chi.
Upon my sofa, mon sorry oh na munti na Ghana for to saba we.
What the want to be dia gross What did be dia gross in the run up to 2024 election, my can wa ha. Say politics never crank go nyai.
Sure.
But I feel within me that the MPP needs him now. Enya bukusam
da bi nya bukusam
na enya kache it is about somebody who will come with the force.
Oh yes.
What you do governance now move
move along the party. Somebody who will come with a mighty force.
Party adwumane de nya bukusam dabi party adwumane
de wo kan sama mumfa ni agro mumfa ni concert mumfa go na TikTok
na mumfa nsere
muba kai no so say mumfa ni serious
na you too late when
na wo twam na wo jam chiri
na mo wiawia ba
John Mahama has vindicated him.
I ne wo yele
well vindicated Wontumi
on the onje Ghana ni biu
and the question Wontumi asked about a month ago no it is coming back because ye na man penny John Mahama say ye man penny na ye bunu ye na ne ato abama ye na respect no a country, a sovereign state on a man penny or say a brass say Ghana for so only mining companies now Wontumi
if you Togo
if you fit Trinidad and Tobago and I Edo Burkina ni
tira menya Ghana ni bi mo
and I Ebia here about Hanan your friend say
Eswatini
ebia ho ele Wontumi free onye Ghana ni bio
omokwa say no omonya anyonkufa
onye Ghana ni bio
nti on de oni bi enye
Ibrahim nkoa ne Ghana ni a obetuma oni mining company e wo kromu ha ono nkoa ana ye Ghana ni ana say wonya mampani John Dramani Mahama busuani a onye Ghana ni bio
dabi on qualify ya resource o mu na wo mu wi ani aton amu no mato get the Ghana ne resource o
compiling nyema waye Wontumi aye nsema waka ye dia fa na grow binim kwa dia fa wodi na atama bunanimtia after a month or two it comes back and the people use it as a reference point.
So for penny be can say Wontumi so an politics
and now we be suggest you Okroma say we should get a bank that will be responsible for providing financial support for indigenous Ghanaians on person who are into mining. Wontumi I suggested this somewhere September, August last year. Wontumi before elections. Wontumi say any gold bank. Once I just said way. Ansana I gold for air no creba. Or suggest you know. Not the so-called professors, doctors. I remember Isha Chebrobe and the so much home come up. And in the phone, a fain no mohunu, say Yansana, Umuso, Edith has to see a neighbor. Mining company been organized here, you been no man. I remember, I want to work aside, I was suggesting, said there should be a gold bank. Woman, small scale miners, omoya for no, pay for no, minimum. And says, one with the terms in power. One with the terms in power. So, one bet my yellow quite personal. Yeah, Pesica Cadia Mom. No more to my yard beam, now by to go Nefrumo, and a gold board in Yanuano, no go by because Ocasa by Anomwe, Ocasa because Omoya Ghana for Omoya Ghana for. That's where Nadia, you did your grow, your fancy or your concert. Into the MPP. Debia Nancy didn't dinkoma. A sacrifice and for Fraba. Dinkoma so Oheneba. I am not excellent, but I'll be good at the job. That's right. He says, Quadams are water, but the broth. And I know, because chairman, you go see Bessia, Brofoko can or Honor. That's right. Going to make cover for 15 minutes.
Wow.
I was surprised. Who was a conversation number catcher? He stood on his feet for about 15 minutes. I am not excellent, but I will be good at the job.
Wow.
Me say mire wumi. Enye book ne cratch. I have filled work. Enye book ne cratch. TMP na owo seche area honum a wa sha ase NMPs bi didi nkomo ne hwani say edru national elections impona the tabawumia be support Wontumi a mo be kono se mo support no na cratch sem ne book sem no enye ho ne de be ko 2028 election this who say bi ko anu ko ye huriu o si wani so oh atete duo tiawoto na ko hure cheja eja soma ho be chiru. The party only needs to unite. A Juma and another Danko Kufuor 8 years no. The MPP government didn't fail. I won't check a crane by it. It was real work. A Juma. So yeah, Juma Kasa. We need to sit down, devise a communication strategy to speak to the West of the 8-year mandate. The man anado. But there were more party now. John Mahama to me meet halfway in put. And then Fina will find that way. Have you we need to unite the party? Let us forget about what has gone on. Forget about the CCO. Forget about the BBN will powerful be one few. And in the interest of Ghana, MPP should be back and save this country.
Oh yes.
And yes, idea.
Sempetia.
Yeah. Unko be sani biu.
Mwa na wo pa wa nya de. O kasa wo kae no a anwa wakoma beti. Nti forget ni nyina.
Right. 38 after 7
Yes.
Yankwai. Mfa boafo no bra.
Awusiafo ya ba ya da som na som adwuma no ano no ya tufo ya kasa hyenkra kakra. Na mom ya kamfo ama wo say ya papa apostle sofo kantanka kofa Emulate herbal supplement aba. Na wode ba ne botaa ne se wode ba besanyadoa. Ye kan nyina ya pom din na hu hie o. Apom din first. Na wo pom din no nti ana Emulate esanyadoa ahodo nyina bie wo de ne ye de. Amanfo a won mu no di ho adanse a kire se ebinom wa doctor declare mu so mu nkofie nkonkogu ebinom so wa na chese wonum da yare paso a ani da so nyina sa doctor ne abusie nyina pa ba ebinom so wa na wonum yare yade bia ese modi wo badwam nti saa yade no ese e kwan kro unya bi na onum kru ano kra na obusie ni bia mpese obenum ano ni nyina no wonum konum Emulate no ni nyina kwa ma ase wonum nyare kra da emo woni nyina ahia mo made omo ho yade bia da wonum Emulate be ye firo na asa bo ni pedua no ho ban afiri yade ho enti ne ese ko be bia to ebidro bia ne ko bisa se wo pe Emulate herbal supplement ne papa Safo Kantanga the African star and Akofaba. Na ye ma one number se freno na ene no eni nkomo ewo 0535 112873. Yes subio 0535 112873.
Na anopei ebia na wo hwe ya na sa wutie yen ase otu achi ne wo ho wo pa achi saa no sia na twetwe wo mo prot na sia na waka wo sore agese kwabra ne shoni mu
asiboi
sisie no chia na chia wo chibra mu no etutu wo apon de so no moja se de wo se die frusane e wo nipadua nim ntumi nkosa anopei ye kanfo Mefagen capsule.
That's right.
And the amawo. The bino nom sa ha oni nyina be free ho am wo gina na so bio. Na emema na mo konsie ni ma mutumi mo adwuma se ememu. Na ye kwankran. Wo de take kura wo nuro no wakakwa.
Na wo teso.
Na che say wa mansan behwo. Anopay edura me kanfo ama o eye. Pakum capsule.
That's right.
Ubekum no watumi ato aboa na no so atumi aboa na we ne so ye peke nkran yo wo no mo ane se wonya nsunsanso no na ema ne so esiesie ye ho ahemfie wono mo enka nkeka wa bia e asensuo bi wo ho a enka wo mo eno ne gugu sa no enya honka jenike 442 na ye di siesie ye ho ama ye ma ye no so atumi edi mo rock company for na di nnoi abedwaman so ba bia ye to nnro bia ebi wo ho ana se bia na nchemu de de be ma nesua e 2% doctor do yere ne ho komo na oboa wo se anope ya frɛ no e wo
0248 885040 ana 0244 183230
Casco
Casco herbal capsules awusia ni peduare ya ka kyerɛw sɛ brɛboa no adwuma sonko a edie abo ni pedua no se ye nuane ye die ye da ye boso aduro bi o wa efa ye mfidie mu ni ade e ko ni pedua no mu a ese aduro a ye bo ni mfidie mu efa ni ade no aya na ebi o wa etimi kokoye uduro etimi ha ni pedua no na saa ne amani nti na nyame bo brebo se enyi saa poison ni nyina toxic ayi ni nyina mfiri honom nti na eno no brebo no twi ni nyina na chese nyame aye frichua bi ama no wahu wa ye chese boto bi ama no aye frɛ no sɛ bonyuma saa bonyuma no kokogu saa de nim sak nim na akɔ brɛbo no na twene nyina na de akogum na ɛkɔ na brɛbo no ɛyɛ sɛ adwuma no twe poison different peduam sɛ da bɛ obɛtena ase akyɛ no brɛbo no yɛ adwuma ɛbrɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛsɛ nya ahoɔden foforɔ bio saa de na adwuma ɛne nti ɛne ɛyɛ do wanwaso bi aba yɛ frɛ ne sɛ
Pasco herbal capsule.
That's ramenti. Now no ma brabo na hodi ntie frɛ no brabo boafo.
Ba ko pe.
Enti ne yese kokonum bi. Ne bi bido ne ayi no kwason koso. Ne ma wodo ade ayi ne bi e. So bolo. Nyenya ene bomagu achi ena chese dia fa kwason ko bi so ayi na dura. Eboa papa. Na Food and Drugs Authority eso obia nkonum bi na ma oni pedua. Ti yese ko ba bi atwa bido ne ko bi sa pebito. Ana sa wo be frɛ doctor na wonso ni na di nkomo na obisa ne nsem ni bia ewo 0557 453579 ana 0501 459255
promotion.
Access Bank say Faketua Beje Kesie. Na Access Bank sika kora bia wonumu edo customers wo hwa won ye o hene ni ahema enti na wonumu bua na o masa kofa promotion ya ba eno no wose for 250 Ghana cedis kanisika 2.5 fabra baby account we yes wa qualify o account o order dan so fabra abetum we yes wa qualify o qualify a ene ma wudu a wo benya ni bi ni say wo benya 500,000 shares ana PS5 ana iPhone 16 Pro Max ana Chromebook no de be ma wo wodi wedi nyina ma wo no usika no da so aye usika da ho ehwe wo bank ho so ti ase na we no amanfo gia na agi achedie wonu mo je sa bedu September na tu atwa wa ma na amanfo agi agya wo enti bomaden na kokoye bi ubowura nkrabata bie mu a Access Bank nkrabata bia fa ho jim open so aye ma number se obetimi afre wonum na no ye ntil to free number ne ye 0800004400 yes isu bio 0800 004400
yan konkrata
double kata do bi jasno no pede de bretie foni iPhone na ya de tin kon sisi ni ko twoje na beti na betwa na bakoni na poso de de bremo de de wo be twenti aka no OBD ni akyerase say obia bedidi amen peche daily graphic kunini de wakata no
daily graphic
enyo edem sewa aso lande
of aboshe fabric na yenshe
yes
daily graphic report illegal gold dealers for reward. President Mahama at inauguration of Gold Board Task Force. Government releases 4 billion Ghana cedis to pay road tax. The cab 21 billion, 24 billion. Ministry holds national dialogue on first agribusiness policy. And President rates with U.S. government on taxes flooding. Texas.
I was here for daily graphic. The boka tasmo diaba betudwa. Mampeni na wadi atudwa kire se wonu yes ka ko fu adwuma se amototon na wo mu edi hu dwa kwambone so no wodi e bebo amane na beji abaso bode na wo hwe kata do ni mu nso a ka de fe to so be dumiensem hok no a wadi aba betudwa kire se abai sika 4 billion Ghana cedis se yemfentua contractor foka na wonumu enkosonya adwuma ana fe sofo a wo hwe Ghana menfi dwuma wonsem so ma me fuso jare no na chese woni mpenfo ehia atoato adwen e de afa agri business se kwadwuma betimi akonkan enti kwadwuma efri na hyase kozi se no bae no beba kan be fa so beton ni ade no ni nyina kekansi ani a eye agri business na mampani na America mamu Texas nso yes nsuo na yiri ya na
no ene be
I'm say tia me kono mampani ya mo kafra kusa na we no god we yie no enkofo se mampani pese wachiche ne nkofo sika wachiche o musika okoya no de akohye se o obaba amane ne de ma no no nya ba bi di alata
okay
sa na nkofo
strategy yo Ebusiafo Ruta
natural products.
And rice so enamiensa. And ope Ruta mixture no eno na eboa wo. Malaria fever no de ada ne kodie wo na baba gini pedua na kentens wo no.
Betu na se.
Sorry anope wo bia kampemu. Esasa na apone so chese. Awati egule so a wode ne ho anye. Ruta mixture na wo hia. Ebeyi ni nyina afri ho amwojira na so ahode so. Ruta live on so boa ena na pay. Said e wata de yefia o ye den.
Usie no.
Wo ka ne so yefia.
hohoro
onipadua ne nso
ubedwale inside hono yes
and ade woro nipadua ne mu kama na ruta tonic nso to typhoid yare na say da bia yeton no enu bi wo ho ana frɛ
0244 485632 0244 485632 Exodus Moringa capsules any Exodus dandelion capsules awusie saa to pay we na ba ya abeje ntre ha no ya ka wo say da so odwa so kwa abenya bi ato to pay to sciatica diabetes pressure any ya de hodo aka ewia asaba ni pedua na hoden a friend say immune system support ya wo de be ko tia ya de bia ntia no te say de waye afuo no waye adwa no nkrantie ne mo antimi nkurom nkore nti yade bia antimi ma oni peduam nonom bi ya nom mienu wono moringa capsules ne mienu no anom dandelion capsules ne mienu anopa awia waye ne saa nwumre nso aye ne saa na atumi aboa abofra oni mu mfinhia du mienu
wonka ho bi
oba apemfo
wonso wonnom
wow ma abofra no fo
wontumi nom
na wo wie ne saa no a ne am aduane pa sadidi na fa sa wo ho yade ye fra no Exodus for you. We no de obedi na nopa ene anwumre. Nkola ne mpelifo nyina adi. Esanya de wa emani pedua na woden na odi wi abonse anane ya de hodo ne nyina friwidie mu bonse na fifire na fiu na anane ya de ni na abese ne ko. Na enkasa me nom to paye no ntimi ni aduane ana me di aduane ntimi nom to paye da bi ye ni nyina bom na wi a ho adanse de bebre oba akofo wo di atredi di kokoi sampre nan na kan wo be di amana amew kama enti ne yesi ko pebineto na mpanimfo no mudi a amewo ede na esa yade nyina akire no esa so yade bi ma wo ade aso
anti aging
chese we dey ni be doubt sese bi so ase bi buru akwada afoforo to ho tron na nkwada no amuko school no nso
be bi o madwene mu ya obehunu unya transfer na chese no ano
10/10 100/100 nko na obetwa so te ase anti bomadi so beto bie na fi bubu abi agusie bia mpebi na munni na monnom na emmo ni pedua no na uko bebi atwa bido bia benya bia to na atumi aboa wo koko no kra de poku trade no benya bi na obetimi nso afre doctor ewo 0544 447033 0544
Mami som ewo Ghanaian Times the Obokrat animal na ye share the anope times so at times ye e de e ba ye
Ghanaian Times
eno na bia ho no mo oneva ye nko ya
Ghanaian Times suspended CJ goes to ECOWAS court. President announces 10% reward for whistleblowers. Road construction bounces back after 6 months. Okay. 4 billion Ghana is ready for contractors. Minister. Okay.
Enti yamame araba esaba tukuno wa hu ena ya se suspend no CCR dia watebiri nsem ni nyina e dia akwakodan ECOWAS court anope eno wakrata fe to so miensa ena ejama ama so nsem a wode atodwa se wo mo fa kwa paso di gold hu edwadie ne so hu se wo ba na se oberesa bibigu na so hu a ye be ma se ye gia How bu pay edu 10% and no beba ho and contractors next to assist ya there so mo be cost site 4 billion and aban no ebeja yeguma no pay krata first so do mienu e wo Ghanaian Times abo ho amane
aha jenya fankra
we ba yo
mache
hey ayine
amoye
oyini beni ana
onu eni
Oheneba ni akita.
Lawyer mi ni oni nkomo so ho yen.
Oh nyame krai. Ya tamfo na ebre.
Okoso abre. Can't say.
Oh, me da su kumasi o.
Oh really? Ana lawyer why am I? Na oda do won se kakra sa no.
Me wo kumasi so me ni kumasi.
101.3 When na mo ye adwuma nko a.
Na the mani aje ene se be bia na mbia eno ambedu tag junction me drew on more. Hey, is that more? Just a month for a taxi driver, she why, yes, Remo, but we had the mouth for our money, Mahayenu.
Oh,
say, maybe you'll be drubia, and yes, I may count, may Bobby sleep, minimum side in. Oh, and I met politicians, you know. Bushia and a cunyato near prayer. Obia bit me Yamianun tra Yamianun Tiobi. Maybe dear may talk about me, no one fast what is abe. Maybe Oton Swayeto. Maybe I can a Japan, Otonwa, what would dinner chin, Yabeto? What would dear Duchumachi? The Majua Bebo, Yabeto, the Champon, Otoa, Yabeto, Quabre Japan, Yabeto. Would you baby? I have my better. So, I say, if I had done a wood dice you, now would done a bit, you need a good cool. Watching on one cassa, and I chess a whole batch of war. It's me, Momudi, and I'm more mute to honor. I am a day, now number doom. What maybe I own them in class here in Ano. There, Madame Roma, a movement TV. Any one casa Wontumi or Rempimu, we station here, and now Mosuma Moti movement. Mote Sefioso, Mote Tamale, Namakote Takuradi, and Miabiano, moderate chili pa, Yadamwasi. But
over me that say, and a pedia and send me and son, and I mean, we didn't come on now. The 20 ma what the home common half in Bejao kind. Then kind a International Monetary Fund IMF and Womo Ghana for Coco say titru a year Bank of Ghana and near more my yam. I mean this artificial CD appreciation no Womu should ye the chebi at the assembaba. And no, asemi na Dr. Frank Bano, Dr. Jogdon Phenom, Dr. Yamibe Fimaka Kama, and this if we show mother pass, the gays na sit in the making and you're real. As ya hijacking maybe, and Amane Basa, and IMF, Abba Casa Asamnum. Udia no Atun China, United Nations for Human Rights Council, no Aquasia Akotwaba. Our LGBTQ plus eso na amai bi to mai se wo mo soso ebinum si wo mo fo so kra amai me ensa so mo de sabe wo mo ntime nwene ema wo ho se wo nyina bonkum anaso wo nyina nifa ara wo sam ne se amai me ensa no Ghana ye beto about 2024 ye de LGBTQ plus year campaign eti ayaban no Ghana say wa abstain on the onim so nyina bonkum anase ogina nifa eno ache no wi ana watem nipa oye Ghana ni fize ndisi for nimpre ni so ena Wontumi 2013 won ma mutata na the mine awoye umbaye umusa ade ni mote enei engineers and brothers enso so contractor wo makonyan papa John Mahama beka se ebra so se Ghana for so etimi only mining companies akese ewo memu yeni nkosan se minyina ame ansa wonkomo uwi ane meja okwan
ene jam kwan yi para no pese ye pompa opposition waso no madodo si agumsui gidi kai amen church for na yese nyame asum bi fa mo man no obi anya ne fam die se menya Wontumi na me budi nkomodia ma me ntuhwi nkwakwatia na yenua enesia okumia sese asmaji obi ansem na so de nyapete enoye ye mabushafo yakọ ye maneyire ene ne ma yakọ ye ma minority ene mrasebreje fiefo nyina soso yakọ na de nyamepe noye ye bompa ese ni ayakai no awrefusem no ya doso nyamebisia no na emomo no party titiri no ya hwe ya wuo no ya wuo na wuo no na rahudie na fa nkabo mu emra na anoya ne niema enye party ne chefa no yin mfrim media what na krasida
kakrabi
tunta so we say ya odi friend say ya sheru kubu ateno ko pe ateno okopai bi no de ahim so no akata so nti ateba ko betimi de wonte be so ha
ya na pim na be so de ndabaya
aha wahye no kubu mama mamu no wahye no kubu mama mamu no wahye no kubu ebiew o se ekurasi akoko se edawonu mu a anunsu no fato to portra akoko asebi agwo ne panie ama akoko ayewo no ne na otwe mi no otimi nyini de ayi fa dawonu mu a otese wo wi nam nti mama mamu no eye kubu ani ahye no mama mamu no eye portra akoko ayawo ne panie sana ti o enema kika ne nema fe sika sami ade hu nyina no itru pa ne sia meya na mo gina mre yo gina emre ni mo aka so na bro na emre ne die na ni boni e wo ni trimu ntino wasimi no a masa yina free deputy minister for deputy bank of Ghana governor abaye no substantive na no free so pasum dwe mama kuye hwe eye statistical service professor here no ma accurate information eye mama pamu no yi no na no free say open aye we shall take one so media yes mama say gold no or say dollar no above from that dollar above from there and can no nam juma na bibia na so dollar above from ebra na ndema bo ekosoro enra me say me dura kura ba ko ase na me busa bode bo dikanya bode edro apim biga 900 tanisika ene musika yi eye 900 cedi ayi tanisika 9 million hadai nei enti kubun wahye no otiatie edi abaye na inflation aduma na kufuado yewura baomia edi Dr. Ami Antanom eya na eba fom no muba enye sa kwa mafaso muba ye eda sei eda dollar no kwa ekofom aboa eye niema mienu yedi kan mutam ya dollar no na kufuado agiegu billions of dollars no eda mo pompi bie ya hye no kumu ena de tosumienu bank of Ghana governor no abie na no kan say eya ba miamode ma wo boy yes gold for oil no eno ho ena no so atimi aboa na ma menche gold for oil no mukakra yewra ba omia gold for oil buy no ya nse de nyi obrane se kotra ho ya ntwa budget ama no NDC for buy ya obobabu ya bra iso no abrante sami demfia no onye adwuma da the first adwuma oye ye kojobo nsirima ni bieye e wo KNUST commercial area near friend splash lodge and na makohwe ni na brabanti no abrante na adwuma no gui kura nsa na NPP free so NDC free so enso no otimi ye be batimi ka se akufo adamabu bone mayani ani epe eji sitam ye free jai ko se ehufo bi bona abrante wo ka omugu na we woni mukasa ebio abranti atade keka obese na fini nyina no eye 1.5 billion 1.5 uje Oheneba
Oba mo hapa mitie
oyine ebo ja atade a obese budget ni 1 billion afiba akope 15 billion na KNUST owie no vice chancellor papa no mukre baaye no ye musa se andam no defend obrida nso odisen Professor Dixon odisen ya wonu koye yi kakre ko suade e wo honom otiase odi 50 billion a month ne ka wo demu ye ka ne bo asantima ebu di traffic ye di gold for oil buy no ye twabu anto e no chi sika ye di ama for gold for oil e ye 4.1 billion a chance to a health ministry, a Greek ministry, and the 2 other ministries are. And no here on mine, one more budget cry in Rusa, ye Trama Brantie. And what the Unquatim Cotia, Yasako Fanko for say Yamban who buying, because ye be via, it is your uncle for security for and can say, ye above home buying, and we're mining tra, I'll say a month for before, and no tra, and you're mining tra. And Timama Mamuno, and you Kumbunu Asheno. Na dia gwamwane say ni wura fisi de tumi na afye no da bia wo ya campaign da bia wo da so ya campaign ni wura fisi to ama no o de bumai no so wo win kwampa so sɛ nipa ne yɛku ne hyɛ fam o sɛ ɔbɔ asɔfoɔ bi paa na yɛde nsɛm gu kwan mu o wodie ne nyinaa no sɛ deɛ anim a no hyɛ maame awo buɔma no ma no nkɔ yie ebia wokɔgyina baabiara na campaign ogu so wote ase nti deɛ bɛɛ paa na watumi ayɛ ɛnɛ adeɛ bɛkye biara na new one yɛ na kɔhyɛ dɔkta yɛ na kɔhyɛ statistical service adeɛ bɛkye biara figures ɔde bɛbɛ biara ɛnyɛ nokorɛ faso to professor no dwuma no ɔyɛ under MPP mo ba ya mo betwa ntro e wo budget adeɛ kye ya ɔde bɛto mpo sɛ this is the right figure adeɛ kye ya yi na di o sua deɛ duru baabi a hwɛ bra wo brɛ na professor mo a egu n'anim ase nti ndc amamoru kumu ɛna wahyɛ no afei wo deɛ no to nkyɛn ya me nua ɛyɛ wo ɛyɛ paa na minim sɛ sɛ wontumi firi Togo minim sɛ ne maame firi Togo ɛna ne papa firi da hɔ bi ɛntwi bu asiako me se me kasi so ɛmra yɛ wo opposition in those days asamra no yɛ bosontwe constituency chairman me maba ahyɛ fam no no ɔmo wɔ financial review ahyɛ fam aseɛ hɔ ɛne asamra ɛntwi bu asiako wɔ ba ni gold da no ko mo kyɛ mo gakupali no aso sika bebrebe na yɛ power wo mama ne mels na ne wo power na branti di sika bi go enkan so wontumi ebobodra me di na chi yakoto nsase da wonya 850 acres of land this young man na koye o hyase o si nursing o si mortuary and o si hospital and ya no ya and wo and the wood esa ma bobodi
let me bow. That was before 2016.
Around 2015, 2014. Opa Fewunia something Kenya make.
Na Wontumi see hospital and mortuary what the way now.
O see hospital, o see mortuary, and o see nursing training.
Really?
So be a no more. No ben no pa no me e kwe ho na chamati na za di no mo de o mu de on de adutwam na nse akire no mo bae ebra na Wontumi ye no bre bebre akire na adi no betwa mu me se me fra chamati muski se na ba kwe ko ye ne mkrofo a na ayi branti ya o contest wo Ashanti region organizer we fini di Ghana be yi Ghana be yi obetuma fro mu nyina enti Wontumi ekọ ena ema wo no akasa ekudilo oka afred Wontumi access ye ba ya ye lo cheta no otema eye community 6 something Kenya me chene BDMC wo mu sa branch en se nya me ehia me se sambre edai ba ko community 12 family Wontumi hye obie ne dan se ya yi dollars no asif se bia ye o de sen otwa samre so na Wontumi na ne nsɛm yɛ de obogya gu so akyi ne tribe yɛ den no sɛ de kokɔ mo so bɛbɔ no so na wɔyɛ nipa ne nsɛm yɛ paa akyi no de ayɛ serie trimodin den but Wontumi no abobra ɛna nkofo sɛ ne nneɛma nyinaa excavators over 100 almost see ne nyinaa ɛkɔhyɛ the site enti atiefo ani mu no ko mu ya mamamfo agye adi sɛ ase Wontumi ase yayi no saa mbre no kura mpokura no na Wontumi on the site omo kɔhye ni nyina ɛna de obaya ɛne wunua de yɛma de kwan abusua nkyɛmfa ɛna gold no agye afa nyina hi box site yi crop dom nsa koka south ase nyina hi box site yi ɛno so omo gye afa yɛ de kɔ yɛ ya yi nya sika kakra yedi kan ekosi interchange ewo tamale no wo mo de omo sa agiafa na bia kodro no enti mama we say no de ekodru baabie no ya ni aso ne ho aye hi ekodru baabie na atiye magrefre etodru baabie na agirija ne mura ne nam ekodru baabie ne etuma ye de say we didi aye nkasa enti ya nkyere yensemu ya di nsekro gu yeso ema nkrofo bi ewu opposition na kasa kromu nim ka yan gigina ho ne epie ya gu nkyɛn na hɛ nkrofo bi ade kasa ma MPP na we ya de we ne was in this strategy wasn't any strategy. Ye nim kasa ye jina santimemo a ye ka ama santima ya tie. Ye nim kasa ye ko voter regional. Ye ka ma voter for nso atie. Ye nim kasa ye kota mala ye beka. Ye ka ri nyina abom. E de etu abom. E de ade anyom betu mo wo sisi fia ni bi. Ah shi wo. Ade mu ye so okromfo. Wonso si ah shi wo. So ti atie. Ya she wo we sisi fia ni bi. O sisi fia na ade abetra fia no. Atacha ne mu esna be bo nyina. Na de be dia kubro. E de se etiwade e bom. Ade nam sa ade no sunti. Am ye nya isodomi. Homosexual. Ba sabi ye den and wakote or say abakta man say one kwache yi or say one kote enam. Your mama and you so more sponsor homosexuality no. Na for power na that person. Munyina munim. Ni book or try coup d'etat or say
my first coup d'etat.
What try book na mercy di wu ye no. Ono di obebia nipa wu. Obebia nipa wu. O try say book yi. Nipa launch ya okwase or say Andrew Solomon. Entini ya kekano na mu free so oba bebra. Na kufu adoko gina Anglican asori wotema or the saying mampon was a me say what yasi me so muda na kufu ano ye raba umia campaign no wodijina ese ade no nsa so intimate ya meti yensa jo mama mokura no say no kura dia wo munya sika free so homosexual for no a group group no na obukutia Donald Trump no wo mu discover sponsor the campaign in 12 weeks the campaign no mu ska MPP ana wa hu wo mu sponsor wo mu Sir George me can say mo kan be no you say abrante mu hwe ye because ya sponsor no o ka hu bi and de o mania na nam di o moja ye de nkotosre ye de mpaebo ye de adwumaden ye de nyansa na mamre de kekere ye no and no Black Star Square and the member mi no bontrum mama nkrofo yi akuna fia no mwe ne di bu mai enti we san pipi ntimi ntansen kia no ntum enkekere ne yi na we na ma ne we tu mane a achede bia de we betimi di amajo mama ene ntokwa aye kun ne kirima so mfa nche da emoja oti ase obi no kirikoko di ne ba enso aye nom yetum nso a your mama any no we are seeing homosexual ya gina to say number 1 one in the dark to say na sebi arwa yusumna yabono yabona yusumno arwa yabono
okay
and na me no ka say and somebody yantansa to anya da ja twetwera ye fro kra na e bebu nkama fa so galam say asem de and o munyina agi tum say the MPP ye kodru ye ya katna bro and then the carry ye dikan na forest guard back abodi tuo and now twintem forest guard for osa ko bi oni akoto babo mo maybe akodru no na galam say akwa kesi nyina no ye tubra na anda dramani baba and no was a say here boko amoka say ba omi na tututu abra teacher nyame asie hira no e nyame suro no ma hodo yi ni nimde obeye sa aboni mama ko ya we say poso no suro no mama be efo ya chede de ne boko IGP mediki atutu abodi kaemu mediki ya sia posifo fie mediki ya kuma posifo mienu ya kum soja ni ye tama ya kum ayi or say mejo mama kuwie hweyi ayi sona na kufu ade ye soja ni ye koku no bole ni posifo yi mama mi atama mo tegwa bia ya kofa sa efro
right over mama fansia mi jaw kwan ya be say di nkomo biu right. Like I remember by feeling aso for Kumbacho within the next 2 minutes. Munyi now minimum call. Munya na monso. Right. Na. Mene dane take on to aso ofia.
And the uncle Fosia men powder. Mane. Ma wodi ni. na so wo be ma na be ma yo be CPS ta wo be ma pese bo me ma yo ho ban a
ye fosia men powder na
unya powder no a wo de ubie so ani ti no a wo bie free so no hwe half na fofra koko na asa nsuo na no ma na asa di uwie a wo bo be ma yo ho ban we sa na wo twe no asa ye sa bio na se bia wo ya da birjo kojo to wo de wontimi nkeka ho ya ka mema wo nka ho no ano ni ti no ubehwie powder no baako na wo de afra kokwa na ase nsuo no wa ye ne saa na chese wonu ma na aso adi ano de wo be na nsa mesi enuru bosome no ye kan mema o yere be ka sese amfo ani kan ya wonte ase da sanse ubegina wo na so ma ka mema mu bema eno no
fosia ko bites
ani na koko ya de adura eyi koko free woni so eyi free amama nyina free sisi mu eyi free ni pedua mu na ebo awo
fosia herbal mixture no
eno na betu malaria de na se na abo wonti de kan fo ma se ko pebi ne to na bebo be bi etu ebido bi benya bi ata na se wo be free doctor ewo
0244
017097 ana 0552 812912
Kivo 4 in 1
where garasi chire wom katiam ne ade ni da wo no ne yase sukufo akwantufo adwumayefo wo bie hia bi na beboa wo pa eyaduane a ede ne awia Kivo hot pepper ene ye ntwimoko bi eno a ne de yaduane enti obi ankope bi Gasto Mr.
Anope uyefunu mu ehaw eni mu amane nyina ha no wo wo hia
Gasto Mr. Osa no
typhoid fever wa rania ani nyina gasto betu ase aboa era fei Mensoplus mixture ne so aba mama
no
ye di siese ye ho o so mesu abibia be kama
that's right.
Yema be flow ye ama oba wo ma ye ne so etumi edimo na Prostaplus mixture ne so aboa mema wo jonso a wo te yawo wo jonso a kire se wo bre ebi wo ho no mabon se jonso na be di wo ye musese ni ade esan se nsamara nkotwom nature medics ko pe Prostaplus mixture ne bi na no bi esan se be boa pa ana frena no pe na mundu yare ne ho komo ewo
0248778899 0248778899 Edu Heba Center na kofa SMB tesaba bitesi mu bitesi na yese oyare osa diabetes ana sendemu saya dia
SMB test now here
na fe SMB test no baby a wagina konwa no odi ne hene ne ehwogoa no aye sisie wa usisi ya wo ya eh
sisie hini bi fiani bi ana
we no ye sisie ni na wo juma na abamba usisi ya wo ya obi sisi ya chia obi wo ho a chese ene ade obi so wo pese obo no ba free sisi ya de won sai sisi ya de ya obi a wahunu nti ko person bites eno no ana obi so wa woni atenka obi di ate ayira obi atenka so ate obi so pese obo na atenka ho ban nipa de woni atenka te se dufo chie ko patenka dura ye frɛ no SM bitters na anu mi ya we di adanse be ba manfo di ho adanse papa na doctor we dey say dure ba ya anwanwadie we expect to stroke ya the same entini ya say brana kache na won sa ya de mankesi be fi krom nkranso odoko official town
anasa freyen ewo
0243989368 ana 0558379545
Polytank
papa no we ya tank ya de kransiu na wo de kransiu ya kama nkofo roba bi ebe kwa akofa hawa brewo Polytank nso kransa mpantem ntikopebi
Krapma
Enterprise na say body design ahodo ne printing dia Krapma say ye t-shirt say ye logo na say billboards ne nkeka ho ni nyina no Krapma Enterprise invitation cards ni na no party engagement ni ade nyina ko hu wonum the videography Crapman Enterprise sebra no be video say your party a year wedding ni ade nyina no obey your drone service na wo ho ana se bia adwuma kuo bi ana suku bi ni ade na person pam tade wan kasa person ye program bi ai frofo ni ade nyina person pam tade bia Crapman Enterprise muti shares ni na no obey wo adwuma ma na kira kwa no ewo ebuakwa
Roman stores
one ebuakwa traffic light no ne di animhwe wo so man ga na afa na nyina ba bia wo bia no wo frɛ wo no ma wo be boaw na chese wasomu yi na number obetimi dia frɛ no eye 0536 288222 yes it should be 0536 288222
3p garlic mixture
we ye garlic a ye chi munsio no e natural ani aye na duro nwanwaso bi a wow immune system mo from ti ade kan basa unsa no na etumi atitiriti junsom ya ade fichi kom haw ne amane high level sugar blood pressure ani ya de obi atititi sa we kese abroso ne ade a asthma ko ba bia to bido ne ko bisa ne pebito anansa wo be frɛ doctor ewo 0248928824 ana 0201000021
Vivo
Vivo Energy AX7 no yase yedigu engine mu ustia steer hill nim anase uji anim no na mu aye mere na ni sunso ede na afidie na nya hoode ma otimi de akwaba beboa wonti motofo pragiafo car drivers bunyina obi anko pebi wo hefa Shell shop na beboa wo
na Executive Herbal Hospital.
That's right.
Executive
Herbal Hospital. I want you sebra. Na wasa ya die bia wo honum. Ba be sa ho ya die. Ya die bi ti se
prostrate. Fibroid.
That's right.
No for mo kokura mo
na
syphilis ana. Oba wa himfie ho enso bi anka wo mu na egugu wo hepatitis no kwapem zet nyina HIV oba bi ho na mo nso so a emfa ho ne kwa wo bekọ awo pefe na wo wontumi nwu bi infertility eno oba tumi nya bi be ma so tumi nya bi se no kwa na etete wo a Executive Herbal
just bia so kwa wo mbe ya ma se pedotia himfie o ahimfie pe
ahimfie o mo todro no
ahimfie no na mo the hospital I am hospital ankasa
gazo bia nka mo jabia ohene na na so hema no
dabi o man hospital ankasa executive hospital na wo mo di executive so mo no
etiasi anope freno
wo
na ya redia etiti
okay
0240 211709 ana 0558 228481 where ye Ghana Help Therapeutics for one sano adwuma bi no
Ghana Help Therapeutics
Executive Herbal
on the air concran no okay so next week we are in Accra on Wednesday
Accra
for the NPP National Delegates Conference.
Yes.
So 19th of July. Our University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Yes.
Legon.
Yeah, Legon.
We'll be running the show from Accra on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we do a live coverage of the conference.
Okay.
Yeah, concrete.
Yeah, concrete.
Yes.
The moon man say be concrete. Thursday, Friday, we'll be running the show from
live.
Accra.
That's right.
Danny Kwabena upon Globe Educational Center CU.
That's right.
Danny team neighbor. Team neighbor. Me papa Dr. Oleans, James Atulensi.
Yeah,
Group chairman Emma JL Properties.
That's right.
Papa, Timina Eba. Timina Eba. There are some big guys that were Temaport. And this is for Tata and Mimubumudi. We are clearing agents. So that's right. The team is coming to Accra next weekend. Wednesday we are in Accra. Yeah. We are very fine. You baby. Good morning. Hey. The team is coming. Secretary. There be Dr. Lolo in charge of finance, fundraising committee. Dr. Baumia campaign 2024. And we are coming down. Better brother Champo. Yes. James so chemo. Yes. It's in Accra next week. Next week Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday we are running the show from Accra. Osahene is ready to receive us. Honorable Alexander Afenyo Mark, the minority leader. Yes. Ready to receive us. You are fine. Razak Abubakar Eba sa enso enaminia enyamesem enso eba abetrase na yedi enkomo I want to me 101
namsema me babekan many aji fanchiama honorable chairman sabulusu ye enkane dombudo no ba no deni ene enkane suame mlashe begeni me fanchiama the Ashanti Regional Chairman of our party Bernard Chubusiako and fanchiama Oheneba inflation about 13 point what 22% in NDC for any aji say inflation number 4 magana ni bi o team ya no pa bia enti nsema ye kan ye see ye kosi ye kuyi wo kandifo a o kandifo eni obi a otime boaboa ne doma no se ka so bi leader oni obi a otime boaboa ne doma no na odi adwene ba na o hye edom ni nkwan se omuyenye ade a ya adwene ye se yintime nye enti se okandifo de adwene ba wo boaboa doma no na o hye nkrofo nkran se momenye ade a yintimi adwene ye se yintimi ya e na kasa do so ko bi se obetie ne nkrofo ka de ye ne daa no si ya na ne ye ne daa na ade ne ye ni si e de akasa sa na de challenges e ba that's change management enti na enyanwanwa se oman ye kotowa ba na ye free covid mu in 2021-2022 na ye post-COVID economic recovery programs. Na ye the drastic measures to form. Na amanfo edi no idi alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene na nado dankwa ekufuado atem. Ene omo na SSA no mo ye economists. Omo na SSA no mo take governance ase. Omo take policy directions ase no. Most of them will bow their heads in shame. Omo ni bewu if you say insunsanso a eba wo man Ghana so any NDC fo ano asemo a wo mu ankasa azikadongo atwero e dia akoma parliament a ye be kan ya kire wo mu anopa weze no wo mbo hu nkontompofo ene nabrabafo a ye dan wo man Ghana e dia hye wo mu nsa samri Oheneba say inflation e pese e ba for mo a enye di no me economists there but wo ye aye economists e dey akọ achi ne na o tie economists ase no it depending on the odibegu basket mu ana chairman it depending on the odibegu basket mu so to reduce it from 18 to 13 without necessarily telling us say inflationary basket no e niema asimati bonkum mienu miensa e bi ne ye fae na statistical service for be catch they say it varies from region to region. It tells you say NDC for omo ye connection men say onu omo ya ade ahwe omo ye we akromfo don't trust them. That is why the inflation is coming down, but the effect was a individual no so no it is not forthcoming. The NPP could have done the same. Not you beat me ayesa. But Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia any yen yaban no ni ejidi se there be yɛn nkɔnkɔfa bayera nsuo ato ama bayere aba bebu amambondi yɛn fa nkɔto inflationary basket mu inflation ne ma fam sɛ yɛ saa ne ba fam a the reality will be say enipa ahotɔ ntimi ma enti deɛ ne bo ayɛ funu yɛn gyaa no let us tackle the critical things at the moment aso yɛ economy no mu ayɛ ha yɛn ne yɛn hwɛ kwan a yɛde bɛfa so we maintain the inflationary rate at certain levels. That is economics. That is a nipa na dwene mu odu a opese wo ye bibi di save ne man enye cosmetism enti saa ne ma na ne e koso nei se nipa hwe ya me say NDC for they are benefiting from Dr. Baumia and Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo leadership. Now they are sitting in their comfort zones. Now one of the most dangerous things that obetimi aye e wo wi ase is to overstay in your comfort zone. Say NDC for here on better hanomwa at the 2010 because we a repeat of 2009 what happened President Kufuor call we are seeing now call your friend say depression mu na a global financial crisis.
Oh okay who's a odian kwamfo tie no mabonte ha de ready no boy inside so na meminya mo bra bia say ti me mo ho nyari ba mo de mo yesika fo ba mo de ni honum
ready no he ba ready no boy inside it say who school money invite na ba school money na who say high school right inside no I hate it but administration opposite
Matias
now plot we fa now plot we
me dey house for actually
house for actually one now do
who costume ni mu a
okay abaze ona etwa nkora boni no
nkora boni me
oh I will costume one man nkora boni
come massage
high school nkora boni no na ni
obi a me wo mama house
dem ka mama che ko bebia
me nya ho
be no mu chance
enye bebia me che na
o ba ti bebia na abe high school bebia be no wona mu
enye bebia na chance afu na nye hwa
e ba na ho na konya asase
na twa be wu no say enye me so na desire ye she ache Mario sa me hu
me she ho
she kwabri east say
o nyame adumboko abre ho na ni wom but yakwan ne honestly ekoyi omo abona na ndagwa go for da baso
okay
ohwe ehwa zongo ho nyina kwan nyina egu nyina overseas kwan nyina ba bia na street light no dey go for da boy ba bia kan ya ni jilem utimu say yes kwabris abeda ne city abeda ne secondary city ka secondary city a kwabris so kan entino yehwe kofo ba ye say omo ma contract bia o omo ma contract don tua contractor bia ka omo argument say omo keep ska no na omo tua manfo ka sidi ni baye mo wo system no ma be afeti na ho dey against all engine omo so omo spend it and omo a dey among themselves omo spend it entino kwabri isi dey dey komo an say ye nu ye ho utimi say kwabri fo na nu omo it is a kwan bi ye to abanum no na egusu aye yo ayi kwan Kenya ase adwumam kwan ene ampontin kwan na koduma na afo no polling station bi wo ho no ma ye to aba the cars twam na mfutu e de ho ebinu ye to aba nya na manfo di aja se mfutu ndi ko mo to aba but in the course of ye to aba no nya ye by the time ye to aba we na kwan nya na ye nyina ane ye ka Ashanti region ase ye ka constituencies a oma kwan nya wontimi nka kwabris nka ho ne Jesus ye ya to aba no wi a na all the major roads in kwabris ni aye because do fase what dey adwuma cash bo so kwan nyina omugu nyina kota ntino ye beda aba na se ye beda na da go fado se obo adwuma de bo an yesu friend se kwabra kwan nye no otie no obeye maye ntino ye ni se dachi bia at least yan kan na da go fado kwa de ya kwan ne de because when yesu chire no and am promise obeye kwan na ma aye se de komu an se yera ho yemu se aton color TV e dia kwakoto black and white but the problem is bronya makom yensa ene fane de ni da ben ena sa bronya we se yebedi awie ni ase nya akonya ni akoche ya adwene but me say edu wona se Ghana for choma adwena we are going to learn our lessons and vote wisely.
Teko
Oheneba
subin to say
yamya do subin boko Oheneba
na makom hene ho ye
Oheneba yesterday na metia me hene na makom hene na edumen sansare Oheneba mekoso na mabomu ase ma
na kunya obema me ni team na wonderful reception
Oheneba
ewa cry
yes Oheneba na meka
obiri
lawyer Kofi Obiri yeboa Oheneba
ono otimi no ku se ofufu esi ho wa me di
Oheneba enye mo say yenya MP sese odin kabo sunko aba Subin constituency ene Oheneba ye oka ene say obia to aba ma no nti yemboa na party no nyina bra no constituency wo ye yema na ye fa ya de a other constituency agene constituency nyina so emuleti omusua na boa ma party na nyina bra no because party ni nyina bra no wo asanteme mo no mo a na party no efa no ntoma pefra de bia lawyer ko fi bri boa obia no machia no machia constituency executives a menua raza kan ho a wabɔ ho modern for about 2-3 times na machia police executives wo su bi nyina adwuma I think say the job day ground and I think say nyina ye kan ho bom na ye de bɔno echecheche ho na ye koso e build the party no a party be ya kono ye betimi akoyanim ene ye hwɛ de ye huni Oheneba de ye hunu no aya yem hyehye e be koso no ye bo asanteman e bo de wura cha asanteman say ene de ye hunu ehu ukokuma se dwom ne ya dan da amafo tentem ne atete so ya tete Oheneba me say so uhu amu no amu kase atete so no a Oheneba ehu emu wo NDC fo adwene nim bi afa kontiri kwan bi so a emu a ewo din bi okromu no ma omu de tujimi gum no omu de egi 50 series okromu ha emu ni bi wo ma ya tete so bokọ no Ohene obo se mu no enye one color different grains in one sack and I think say saade na ye hu ni sese ni be sere FDA for any one year standard board and FDA minimum who is in charge
FDA is standard
yes they should go into the market and nyoma ye body don komi bebre no ano se bien se obi adwuma ebi wo hono mo a omu hwehwem cause wo se product wo ma wo ko tona de kofi abi wo no se 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 de mu we de se o ma se ne pa se o ma se no enkofo bi na di kunturu kwan afa boto no e no mo de tuji mi ni bi egum no ma tete so no mo de aban na ba so e be sere sa institutions yi omu nko ya market ahodo no mo make sure say sa azan no nkofo de repair ma me no mo ne anwan mo ma no bi off no they should stop it who are you no Oheneba and start you afre ne be na kase
asemo we mpeni pa
who no afre ne ye be hu na kase
asemo we mpeni pa
and kan ye dundum na
eya na pa ne ho asem
enya ye nje be sere aban ye to aba ma wo inherit both assets and liability enti nkomo ntene ntentem na abanda ne yese na abanda ne yese enyoma wo ba ya obe inherit ye no kama Ghana fo hunu na to asom ye hunu se ye be se ye bo Ghana fo nkania no ahokyere bremu po MPP aban make sure se nkania ne be gina so because do ye baba do ye salon do ye dwumadie mbodwo bi ahia nkania nene we cannot we are short of constant electricity na buy na edit na buy
amen call Razak kwai na men kwaje ono susu initial comment nkomo aban ni die in terms of the previous government look bad no nsusu so a eba ye huni but unity kakra I can say on authority say the posture and the conversation the scholarship registrar minia kokwasa for je ekodi ye e Memphis University na say otu kwan ko UK no okodi ye no and our schools no ready say they will continue to give us the support because he made it look like say this government will not take responsibility of it. Memphis it took the intervention of the former registrar and the students in that's what there I am Mefi and so you make it look like say the previous government here no and the papa and then Mumfa home with a baba yamudi and a biting kakra. Someone say US B1 B2 visa application. Nenka wait 5 years, multiple entry, and no more reduced now by 3 months with a single entry. Okuja to black one some okekekanye and then say ya Washington ya one more they are for corruption for inquisition thinking that who did boniama buy na etwamu no. But the consequences, no, and then can B1, B2 apply 5 years near the amount, multiple entry. What we call the number of times BRPBR, or more reduced not to 4 years, not to 3 years, to 3 months. 3 months, no, so over a single entry. You want me in a team? You all day. Razak, so be to say,
Oheneba, Nyamiadum, Subi, Boko. Mame mfa akonya so nka wo permit me anka me so regina hono na maya debi odaroma
Sir, Opeso Ujina Wade. This is your year.
There be Mrs. Yami Yavat. You're Kofi Ubri a boy.
Oh,
I then I am this weekend, you know.
Lawyer Kofi Ubri a boy.
Meet me to Nakunya, so now.
Teodanasio.
And I say, ha, say, me.
Oh, you nipa say.
Yeah. Miss Original.
Oh, you nipa say.
Namu Kuntum, so now.
Subi for you chose right. You chose right. You chose humility. You chose service. You chose somebody who is people-centered. You chose respect.
Assembly was a
I know you didn't support him. Yeah. Only a
man support.
Take to support Eugene.
He has never shown. He has never shown it towards me. Say man support. If he say to Abani,
yeah.
Coin offer so me so near coin offer so. Any the weekend or twice a year man.
Kofi Obriya boy Ralph Fuku do say Francis also a child Jabin.
Ralph what up?
Yes. Oininya. Ralph is a brother.
Okay, bro.
The churches.
They say he's the only person who know. Oh, Kasa. No,
only killing the bride for you. Okay,
he's the only person who knows. Oh, Kasa. No, be in terror to know. No one should be back on any. No one back on the cheek. Response. No Kasa no. But how? No, because I can't say our parliament. I was
over the churches. The Ralph McQuay, Francis Uso, Chow, Jabin, Kofi Obriya Boa, and J. Bafo, some Mencha South. They are doing good there.
What can you tell me about you for Ghana? So much region.
You know, some money in Pidinka.
Oh, is a gentleman.
Yeah,
he's a gentleman.
So I brandy.
Oba me hope for some consultation.
Brandy.
Oba me for consultation. Nah, you will consultation.
I have some camera now too.
Wait a minute.
Kwame Osemen Sadapa. Asa for Jane and Kwame Asa for Jane. Michael Electoral. I saw through the first time I said to be frank. Omati and Omaya.
Yeah, the other Yamaka, and let's make us be a Yamaka. Let's say, we'll be at the Papa Mammy, Madame Petra, as I was a Becca. Miss number for consultation. Would it tell me this? Oh, we are now saying, oh, Jam, I'm on the phone and say, 10 minutes ago, I want a general. How's the
our General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Akwasi from Pokudia, Enra Ewo Ablikumanov, or engage the constituents through the media. Ewo Ablikumanov. I think that was a Doko market, right?
Yeah.
And Onomukudin Komo say per the coalition apart in the pink sheet available to us, Ablikumanov election, we won by a little over 414 or so. And the MPP will not be part of the rerun, and then we will hold the Electoral Commission to its word. Say na aka only 3 polling stations. The 19 no omunim baby okwakofaba. Ofabashe Boamie na menkwewe our General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kudia at Ablikumanov. Se unyaya yemfa enonon shase emfri honum. Enya se men shase emfri honum. Ablikumanov by elections, a rerun of the 19 polling stations, and then preparation for 19th July National Delegates Conference. Bekoso University of Ghana Sports Stadium, Legon, Accra.
Yo, Oheneba medase. Ma menchia na menchia wafo. Na menchia kwa Bri East for nyina. Nkomo ani edi about MPs no. I think say it's good. Generally media mekani say na Razak ene take mo oman support mo MP. Na ne Razak tine jane na so na obo ni MP abaso no. I think say other MPs ni na.
You can see the name of polling agents from MPP Perpetual Boabe signed, ladies and gentlemen, you can see their signature. Then for Erabna Obin, Donko Evans has also signed. We also have the presiding officer, Richard David Aqua, also signed. Date 7 December 2024. Time 6:55 p.m. So we have all the 19 polling stations, the scanned copies, agents of NDC, agents of MPP, and the presiding officers have signed. And we have won clearly in Ablekumanov. So therefore, for us in the New Patriotic Party, we are pursuing the order by the court. The court on 4th January made a pronouncement that the work of the Electoral Commission is very simple. Go collect and declare the winner of Ablekumanov. Go collect and declare the winner of Ablekumanov. And the Ghana police is supposed to provide security. The court never said go and do a rerun. Court never said go and do a rerun. The court said go collect and declare. So for us in the New Patriotic Party, we are resorted to go back to the court, because what the Electoral Commission is doing is contempt of court. It's illegal. It's unacceptable, because a simple instruction has been given to you: go collect and declare, not go and rerun. So this Nanekia Owusu MPP had 194. A Rabna bill of the NDC had 127. And this is a polling station.
Polling stations now. My minister Okoye rerun no. We have the pink sheets. The Duanana figures no HSA MPP winning. Now not just that, the polling agent for our candidate signed, authenticating that results. The polling agent for that candidate of the NDC also signed. The presiding officer also signed. Until onim de ntia maameno esienkoye run. I'm Sam Yankoy.
Oheneba medase. Nti masima na meka no. Na meka ko se me de se menuanom omo ebo omo MP sabaso sa na ye hwehwe obabia, but baabi won so MP ni bi kura ahase kura support bi no against bi no emwa. O MP a ye beso se bombo de se obeka o constituency na bo no aka party na bom eno na betimi abo in the future, because for what we know, they said the MPs are performing very well in parliament. And he said, oh yeah, MP na so constituency boma, I think say the future will be very bright for you. Ablekuma North Oheneba ye me de say general secretary aka said there's no way we be call for rerun bia as a party ye nko ba bia. What we know is that your candidate will win election. Nothing more, nothing less. Sure, let's go into the history behind Ablekuma crisis. Ya kotuaba. Ukotuaba agent Obia sign. Presiding officer of the elections also sign. Yemo Obia copies. Electoral committee for any copy. Obia in coalition. And this is for whom we say coalition and co-ye in their favor. No. Now Marco Sisi. Or my boy, she wanna consist a paper, CBI, no, IGP pin sheet, nibi. Na, and you know, one MB consequences. No. And we in a seminar, a court. Yes, MP before ye pitch the Kuta you, and this for nothing sign. And I'll be saying this for some pitch it where I was your moon, because they know, say, pitch the Kuta, no more can resource in Boma, or Malus election. Na, Electoral Commission. Court I shall say, baby, me and Sanaka, Monko, Monko security, Namonia rerun in this Monia recollection in this area. Yatia say, yeah, transfer recollection because what was it? 3 police stations multi my security and turn into a pimpin obes in there.
19 security.
Electoral commissioner, ya fremo boss man mo ya frɛ mo de mako parliament ene mako di hu nkomo mo make mo point clear say the monim say 3 police stations are in contention. These are 3 police stations na eno de mo ba be coalition afi ye declare winner aye nyina ye twen anche be 2 weeks na suddenly masa ba be ka je say yenko coalition in 19 police stations e de be ni sie na mo mukwa mutimi tena honom esesa mo matwufo ekọ electoral commission office ekọ sesa normal shipping sheet obi anka ho hwe ase o man we mranim ye che o man mu ana nkofo bi call assembly digital municipal assembly ekọ sesa TV ni fridges they ma people with disability esisusu amanfo camera capture omo police force omo ho hwe police for my trauma police station and this for nam ho no mo to bobo mo glass mu na mo se gumachi mama and this for tax are taking over the country near to ye the rule of law ye adwuma onye ba sade ye preach and nyame adama 11 fro so ababia nkoso ye to ababia wo man mu mo me so sore ni babia police omudi balobos kwako sisi e to ababia ye so ransaki honom because edura ni bre. Because there's one man who say, "Udi bonia it pays." Because I said them na ye adwuma. Me ono mo de bone kwan so ba ba sesa no ma. E de bone kwan ba sesa no ma. O mo sha fe de yan kore run. Na de na chese de oto aba run na wa ba to aba. De na chese de oto aba say ya to aba na se me manya 100 200 volts difference. Na se me yan san koto a. Enipa na mo to aba bebre mfimu. Bebre free mu etu basa beto we basa we na we vote difference 500 na aka be 150 onya 50 votes na ira free we so na ye betra on mama ND for the bonny kwan we so afa so aba be chichimi say should we allow this to happen in this country until the youth in this country obi an sorry sa 11 to dey say the court sa 11 to no ye be say abato obi an koso o man mu o mbeku yo munku yen ense hu ye koso o man so chese 94 na no mo ye do mo pehwe be emra ne nyina o mo dane mra no fuma japade fa eye bibi o mo pebia enti no eye me de say partner taking decision ye court and apart from that there's no election taking place in this country ye so be sorry waka be bia balobos obi ye prema abato no nkoso o mbeku ye omunku yen na Oheneba nyame adma 19th SIC delegates conference na koso no eye na Oheneba ma observe ade kakra ma wo se first ni gidigidi na o platforms so na manfo kasa champion for na ba form kakra atoni down kakra but enye compliment because me constituency police your delegate platform police station executives are soldiers of the party. That's we can say na we can say oh that ye giga on ye be free platform so for the who's a sanitary the abba and I think say we a police station executive we a party penya this is the time I will say who say party baby agenda ye reorganization of the party the party is coming back in 2028 DSBia no me nya maninka enye de bi si dan ye da bia me nya konya me ka say obi anu akọ election etwa 8 years awatra the same people your collection 8 years na say yentimi antra enye news what we have to do is that we have to come and do our homework very well say be next nya konya na she ba biwa e betimi atenam ni atra more than 8 years na mentim wase kasa bebebe ni ye besre da bia me kasa say we politics wo we support our person we de ugidin bone na wo kasa ti ampanifo no e be kaka na ampanifo na reconcile ampanifo no enche no ma reconcile na wo a udi atema kese no waba be enemy enuti no the youth we are reorganizing the party ni den hihye bebre agu akwam a nyame aduma 19th ye ko a ye be take decision on that e take decision na fe nyina ya back na ye ba reorganization of the party na hihye form adwuma kama na fe party mo ye din enje be sere obia adwobrɛ wo mo so mo pretumi ni nyina no ba ko ne benya de obenya no yenya de support ade ebe mani pakro because me da bia menim say o hwe mo so mo pretumi pa obi e fa better than John Domani mama entin ye besere say Ghana for adwobre because e bi no won Oheneba wo champagne fo ni bi o just na before dey na mo o just say o ka with so much passion am for the party no na ya odie bi ni mistakes bi ni nketenkete bi na ma enkofo ankoto aba ise kwa ma wo say eno ma bi na nye yemlemu party ni bebre sa but enya aba wuta ba mu 8 years adu ba bi na ho kwae de na ho aye hi enti Oheneba ye besre ye ko no nsem ebesi no ye beba ba de aba ba ye adwuma na organize party ma bi akos kam
feko
enti Oheneba ma memfa nchia kese ma wadanfo na wada ngoma china wo so do kente ne ba na Japan wasi men kan yo say kente ne acha 1 week time o kente ne eba na na kwesi so wo fadi wasi men kan yo say o monitor de bia
great
o ye police station
take your coin
Oheneba part 2 de party 4 ebesere se bibia anya anyedin bibia anyedin platform ahodo so omoma party no ehodo ndi omoni mokan they are very important because yintimi enye party na mbabu na party no de bia na ye de seka tutu ye ho ye minim our platform ahodo so nti eno ndanche na Oheneba ye kasa ya youth was antememu bibiri no aya start no mudi nkomo concerning me papa brane champion bibiri na se me text me buy me ntia no Oheneba na se ma ba haidie
nsemo
Oheneba ma ba haidie na se papa Dr. Brane champion the next force within this party ese me chia no because
so papa Brane champion
Oheneba na so hwe how gentle papa prekope Oheneba hwe how gentle he is and then the principles he stands for what say so be di machi na be ka ansamoni afọ obi any other candidate who you don't belong to my camp and oni ade ba ko e me fe ye me de won ho kire se onye na adwene se obema akoda bi ana ne chita ni bia ana obi ogidi yeso obetime di mampanyini bia akokesa tia party panyini bia because ono no obi a obu ade na obu party mra nti be bia yeru Brane champion obi a mecha no macha won ya volunteers for Brian nyina mecha obi bia wa santimemo enche there are a lot of volunteer groups Oheneba ye kikabom nyame adoma
volunteers for Brian
Legon obehu action papa hodom Legon obehu papa action obehu action papa and you will see real gentlemen who want to save this party from infighting Oheneba and that's going to happen Oheneba the ACC Electoral Commission there he has given the NDC the reason why they should sack all of them when you do this, you tell your employers, and I say, bosses, and they say, you cannot be the electoral commissioner for 2028. Because no more. So if the electoral commissioner want to tell us that they can defy our courts, the orders of the court, say, go and collate and declare. No one to me and yet, you should give us reasons, and I should go back to the court and say, ebia abana ma police for my protection me anya democracy enye no and therefore we believe say a total rerun will do but you ye de mu bu court no o ma mutumi say mu koye redeclaration and they should not forget say obi a institution be any to me so obey rerun after election with that resort to court court go na betima masa order no it is a court catch say don't go and rerun, go and recollate and declare. It's just simple. And 3 police stations that muka say, Yamamu security mamuko, a yet day. And the best in there. Muntimi can just say, I'm quartering on qua. Now, NDC for the made omu yamama. Because even the whole Ghana, muka so many pink sheet be our. It's only say Ablukuman Comunibia, and Yama, by electoral commission, dear, Mubi. Yachimubi, and a movie to move forward the end to 2 years, and I am passe. So I have no money at each woman in the crana. As at now. Ya kasa enra ebesine isi mekan chere say omu pink sheet na wo omu custody no different from what you have shown to them it no omu ye e won so 2028 na obi bebi say who cause am say party panyini bia edina simpie so and say party ni bia na dwen say okoma the new patriotic party na ye party for no bi e huru nipa no it brings to mind e kwan ye de you chairman Benedict Sako first was antimema yenko funi mu bi when you see how nyomobu o kafa no one be so say is it worth dying for this party that this man creates a radio station, devotes the radio station for the new patriotic party for all these years. He comes on the radio station and then do certain things to divert attention. Said, but your government is leeway to govern. Then you see party people trying to denigrate this man, run this man down. I'm because now more years our penny here, or years our investment in this party say a better or china. So be an argument or so then walk on my party now. When you sound what dinner. And when they do be agree. You will see them get the attendee and pocha and this assem at the chroma politics over the years. I'm not rewarding with the national chairman. To the sense that people are even considering him for 2028. Then there will be sort of a new patriotic party, no, or Kuma party, no. Now, Ocean, some more party for the big fan one. Because gentle, yet many NDC from Conny Gentles are whenever they are more. Electoral Commission, no. Now, Ojina on more, or court to catch a say, young code declared, and there was 19 free. 19, yeah, we will go to court and make sure the right thing is done. It will be our elections, no, a Friday, no. On Fantuni Trim say, any Friday. Because we will not accept that. Ebium Oheneba conference na yekɔ 19th no. Yebesere party for. Bibi yedui, eduru bunu pao. Ye reorganize party no. Decisions are yekɔ take e ho no. Decisions are memma ho kwan ma obia organize so be yodo be he bia ho. So obi ka che say enwoma yekɔ gi atum ni. Se yebo dia munyam ka say yeah. Because the destiny and the future of this party will be taken in on the 19th. It is a one tear somewhere.
I think the organizers should also do well. Say PS system umbe yusu no hono no. A year very up to the standard that be communicate well to the ears. And so any resolution they should read it with clarity. Not so yeah or no. Resolution if this thing is going to take us 2 or 3 days. My party no. So man region by region. Nigeria Kambum and also many people thousands, but they should find a way that say resolution A or resolution 1 any king kaya. My uncle for beyond a winabo image now. Cover PA system be a king kaya obinte. Read it to the hearing of the people there. Summarize it. A moment say as some way near can once say and such a person about constitution we need more material mujitum. Say yeah, I don't know. May you a distinct between the eyes and the nose. Yes. And something I can say, my uncle run it through. The eyes have it, the nose have it. Nobody should bully his or her way through the conference. Nasi.
Oheneba, I never come to a mestre. Organizers no. Paying for this program. Yes, the bus so Kumasi, and one thing I realized and said we came so late there at a point. Not you say rushing you may be true. Emma because maybe I do say no. Different from what happened in the past.
Of course.
Say I started be behind time. Say penny be a so ba or Maya. Not the time no so we should run the program. You making sure say the right things are done.
The presence is needed.
What I say because Oheneba, we will not accept any group of people. I'm going to say. Organizing cophobia, we are just in the interest of it. Party for the party near my home. So be the behind was a day in front of say Bibia, this is me to keep brand they said by say Mudoswa. Remember, is the future of our party. See, we need 2028 now. We should make sure that everything is done and done well. Even though we run a majority rule democracy mono, yes, sir, party for TDNT, even say Dr. Berchampo, Chita for the Fro Sebra. The Ekato say, you say, yes, supporting here. Tia, not any who as a member of the party, and you're going to say, when the party. Me papa say, one day, sir, the amount for the bottom down, top down, then he doesn't accept it. And we don't accept it. But if you go, and say party in say that approach, we don't have any problem with it. But as of now, that is our stand. We don't that change, experimental change, we don't support it. But If the majority of the party goes in a direction, we will not oppose it. But yema a level playing ground. Let us understand. Party no. Then you say you go take a decision, and nobody to try to force anything down anybody's throat. Again,
I have said the current national executives, the regional executives, those who form the national council, the NEC, more basically re-election. No, if indeed you have the party at heart, these trying times, any decision that you subscribe to, be honest to yourself and the party. Be honest to yourself and the party. And the party mano. And yema air koso emprempe wo party no the nipa bi ka de omu ye no mumfa mani eni omachi na muru omu a indeed party ne da wana koma so ye omu ye na be chese betum the party na sa omu nsa bio ochena anase ye ntumi ejime dia conference na ye kono especially on the resolution ye kinkan mo bia ante ase to the understanding of all the people who are going to vote on the resolution. Na ye wiesusu a say ye tusu aba say we mu na nya ya it should be clear. Ye go say na say eyes ne nose no as a ben as say no be the pay twa fam. No.
Oheneba, ye mu bi one more. We believe say if the grounds we have a level playing ground and everybody goes through the process. Na ye ji bi tuma. Yi nyina ye ka bo mu a enye dene. Bibia, you make sure say, Obia, Bibia, Mobia, Phyllis. Me, the reason why I was able to quickly come and support Lawyer Kofi Obrebo in the last election was that party organizing election so fairly. I was the polling agent for Honorable Eugene Bachenji. Everything was so fair. When we counted and we lost, I was able to boldly come up and support Lawyer Kofi Obrebo because the system was fair. But if it had not been fair, it would have been difficult for me. It's the end of the day, kama be on party in for. One more, me kai papa was so those times when we were in the university. The papa was so and the all our big men. And now you almost only a council of elders, another penny for party. They took a certain position. Emma Omenimba Nyam, Emma and Ne. Up to now, we still mention their names. Yes, say party in penny for the one more, baby Modri, or my Benyame. Party no, ye ka party no omuna ye ba omudin e ka asem ye be sere omu elevate omu to that level and go out of the competition. A very important omu du ba bia ni dia e de mo omu respect be de mo omu no they should not turn themselves into campaign managers. When you do that, people's respect for you I do ba bia tantokwa ba na say ye bo odin say bra be patantokwa no na fe people don't want to accept what we are doing. You are colored. You best say, but Modui, Oma Benyame, Omundu, Papa was one those days, Papa was one command, those people are about Mudia. We give that reverence to. When you do that, when there's a problem, we'll be able to follow you. Say, brother, the best solve a problem. You best say, but
maybe officer or the start either say conference and I say spring a election day, you know. But quickly, said about me reinfin. Many take who can send me. That in some has already been settled. It's not a matter of the conference. The issue of top-down approach in Yaradan party, there's no any top-down approach. That decision is not. It's not in emotion. Will be unfound by the
yeah.
It is not in emotion. The only thing I want to say, you better talk presidential primaries.
We will start from the police station to
constitution. Finish. There's no any top-down approach. Until whoever obi or agree, no, we need to be aware we are getting. But maybe how long later. With regard to your friend, Ablekuma Asem, I don't. I me did say Sebi, so maintain an among country. Me did say justice. Your friend say lawyer Amenuvo. Menjidi so nwuye
no
he's a lawyer no menjidi so nwuye or that's what yes so yam nwanwa bebri say bebia yisi efa no wahwe no a wan kasa because you see this matter has already been settled in 2013 presidential your friend saying petition
election petition
it has settled because this is what the presiding judge Atuguba Ekanye about your friends the absence of presiding officer's signature on the pink sheet. As some kind, the ruling. Or say it said it would be unfair and fraudulent for the petitioner to authenticate the results through their polling agent signatures and turn around. Or say it is said that it will be unfair and fraudulent. That is the decision. And as I said, your friend is saying, Supreme Court judges in the say it will be fraudulent for the petitioners to authenticate the results through their polling agent and turn around to seek to invalidate on the pure technical ground of absence of the presiding officer's signature. Also error. Also clearly, the underlying purpose of the signature of the presiding officer and the polling agent on the pin sheet is to provide evidence that the results to which they relate were those generated at the relevant polling stations in compliance with the Constitution and other statutory requirements. Otherwise, each signature is in itself has no magic on it. So the Electoral Commission cannot now come and tell us that he cannot verify the signature of the presiding officer. So 19 police stations should be null and void. He cannot say that. The Electoral Commission cannot say that. Because there's a decision on it. The decision about the presiding officer is something there. And they are can we. And he said presiding officer sign. So on sign here. Wontumi nkasa your friend is saying results no nyintum and I say results no ho. The omo kan nyina say the Electoral Commission person omo kire nyina say your friend say 19 police stations na wom no. They can authenticate omo presiding officer's signature. Anything omo call for reround. And that's something so Supreme Court say from a near corner. And that there was one again. There was no, your friend is saying, petition to review. Nanado any Baumia ne Jake, or man call for review of the judgment. Yeah. Into a man call for review need sad particular decision now. Supreme Court a take it. That's what Honum. And since I am Ghana herself. Wontumi nyina your friend is saying, presiding officer signature one sign T and Casa results undintum. And I wontumi Casa presiding officer, your friend is saying, signature Amasunti. Results untime and unji and answer unji the analysis. So about any matter of discussion. Into everyone say Electoral Commission tries to call no matter and say 19 police stations because omuntime authenticating or presiding officers signature anti yankoto swaba. And again, the High Court just told the Electoral Commission that go and do what? Go and recollect and declare the 3 polling stations and consistently, even this month, the last month, right? The Electoral Commission want to court. They want to your friends say Parliament, House of Records, institution of its own. Echo car say, the omo here say, your friends say, police, friends security, normal quality 3 polling stations in Akan. And then maybe say justice am no for or that so tiasia na and also because so anyway permanent lawyer to Electoral Commission bosom be Electoral Commission to anaka nti e ma say no be say e koso na lawyer na ti na on to omofo. I will not go there. I will not say that the Electoral Commission is incompetent. I will not say it, and I don't want to go there. I believe in their competence, but mama ehun Emo sisa Ghana emra emfamaye because ehuna ebe omuno eya wo create an anarchy bia ya anya careful or remember we will never have an election again. The Electoral Commission person you will never have any free and fair election again. And so lose election Ashanti region. So they should be very careful where they want to go. And you're very slippery. I am the same. I'm there some court, and I am the party knew by the end of today the party will go to court. The party itself will go to court. No, but so but they made that trouble. I said, when you go and seek for a friend and friend expert application order to your friends in January, you made that trouble. That one, they ain't trouble.
Feko.
May come back to your conference. No?
Yeah, the conference.
Back to conference. This is what I know. Minimum say this week and early next week. That is what I know. I know that the party will allow constitutional your friend is saying committee now or your friend is saying
Lawyer Frank Davis.
Lawyer Frank Davis committee now engaging media, not just a press conference. They'll be hopping. I don't know what is hopping right way there. Moving from one radio station or one media house to another media house to explain to the party people.
I don't know what you were.
But say this sudden a bear. Now I now say I feel now fresh and they will provide a brochure like I say the amendment
and Wednesday.
Yes,
so Wednesday. We have some 10 days.
10 days, yes. So it's not bad it's not bad. From Monday going Oheneba, they will do it across. Maybe say all the bigger platforms like this.
But I am a bigger platform. A bigger platform in Yape.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is the biggest money show in Ghana.
So Obisu Ohonma Wunti Hada.
Oh, Mun also.
Almost oh. Omuye 2 crore mu.
Signal no winya.
Obisu Nti Hada on here Hada.
Signal. Doom so.
Why don't you spend much time to capture all those who need to be captured?
No crore woman say omo omunye bi hwe no. Radio station and TV. And you under the American and they should be provided for everybody too, and the committee will move around. And again, what I also know is that there's not going to be any campaign on the ground. The party will ban it. Will be and she will be t-shirt and mahon. Because I buy no
be t-shirt no hamboro.
At least
no man at for
we are providing accreditation to party people. We are providing accreditation to party people. Omo qualify. Say they take no can. Omo qualify. So we will say the or overcrowded. I'm fortunate to be part of those who will be doing those organizations. Say the or crowded. Say the bear, you bet me all the concerns now easy, you know. You bet me na ubiya understand because they will provide a brochure for your friend is proposals, you know. They will provide a brochure for until you can't catch us a article.
Also, you're part of Mumbai organization.
Grants.
So you know a lot of things that happen around.
Not all,
the conference.
For grants. So, Mumbai Papa Kunyana man for better. So na me. Some
people say, is it to the party struggle with Sikasem to organize the conference?
Oh, every party be say your friend private organization ventures or anytime be a party be and I don't for so ADB about all right. Sure. So by the time I be do on the conference and be do there, now you're now it may any be.
The party nebre.
Oh, party nebre, but the issue is no clear woman say party no enye juma na akofes ka oh baby.
But then the see party no can say be juma.
Oh, the party party say ya that here.
The enter who say ya.
Party be as that.
The party be an tesa. Evident tesa.
E Ghana.
Yeah, come to be a party.
I'm talking about
every Ghana hangwana.
But say your constitution said the chair near that day. If you want to say open say o ka assembly fine we bet maka
assembly me na assembly na o ka me busa obi
o bet maka but why I'm saying that we do say be national officer so I cannot answer this
but you are speaking to the national issues
me people akunya na obeta so me na me paper so over conference ra me bro accreditation akunya na over transfer me na me paper so
take LGBT or engineers and planners or whatever
any issue LGBT mafa party nsem kakra
party sem dey say akan wi
kakra bi
ano ye dey
we do one my enye bia Oheneba LGBT dey
na Brian
o kan Brian na me
Brian sem dey
makan wi o kan me age but makan wi Oheneba LGBT dey no me dey na da asema NDC4 ase your second term no se minim se no bia ye duro the NDC4 we bia na ya fa say it will die by itself and omo dey atoro ahodo eto aso ba ye so ama tama ye ni ba ye ho so no na nsema fa yase kire say we time mo tate japade document and call all the media houses are near fully some independent. No independent, they are colored. And they mammy who is no independent. And one more who ye fight Japan document time anybody who's ever called Japan document. No más saying go for you. I'm a before and what party no so near who we are near. And this is for my young who say LGBT no. Yura, na don't cook for do. Eko can say it is bound to happen. And no opportunity LGBT and is monaso. Na ye Korea see man saying na near take decision on LGBT issues. Musin somewhat. Na no mo ka kire mo nsem aso fo ka kire mo nsem Ghana fo ka kire mo say ye coach ane say ye de ye chiri LGBT nsem no mo wura fi abato na ye koto mo se mo de mo ye indifferent e say mo ni ho asem bia aka e du mo free ha akono e wo Ghana din mo na mo wura fi say Ghana din Africa din e na da mo so a mo wonkura mo ahemfo mo asofo ene mo mpanyimfo nyina ne political party nya ka mo say LGBT nsem no Ghana ha ye nso so ene esi mo na so mo ntimi anya sa ade no. No wonder say akoya okasama ni ntiri wu nko wu ntiri okaze data ko obeto so amna beto for me and why din concern LGBT nsem ho and why din obi antene nka Sam George enti NDC for no omuka we a no mababa yewi omuka we a no mababa yewi enti no ye ka che Ghana for say ye bo mu kokko asantememu a ye bo mu kokko businessman wa asantememu a mutie ye bo mu kokko ene mu nyina ma hunu hawa NDC asore mo so a omo ye nsema kese na nka enye saa NDC fo ba betwa obia oto gold wo Ghana hanmo airlines nsimu no mu wioma ka kire o se wo fa ase bi ne wonya adwunu no so ye gold adwuma no bete eto se me wo fa yi wo ye gold adwuma se be gi gold no a wo fa ase ye ma 10% and the NDC fo ka no ye twa obia airlines nsimu se wonya makura go site na so kwa kosesa because na woni licenses anaza wo ye na so wo fa ase bia ne nya adwunu kote to se wo mu wo fa ekwa ha na ne gold ne ni sika sem nyina wo ne ye be chew ne ye gia wo se wo betete abusuo ne mama ne ya gisa sika no wo fa ne 10% ya ma no fa ase no na ma wo fa ne ni abre ne wo fa ase ne ni abre te ne abusuo no na NDC ba be sai no etirimodia ban chempa ban na no wonder say abranti ya otunwumi Shatawale ejina sports stadium ma ye bo president cup efre ye man panyini smiling mafia e okrom ha boni din smiling mafia na sa mafia no wo ye Ghana for me sure say we voted for a mafia president because enyuma wo ye ensem wo ka in opposition ene ensem wo ye ne no ni nyina bo abura e che say this president is not truthful. We cannot trust the government in the hands of the NDC. Tiesre money ni de ho awie abron de ho awie but we have an opportunity in 2028 say betima dane nyoma ye betima ya this is the new patriotic party members are we police station executive we constituency executive we coordinator we sympathizer ye nyina ye be kan ho bom ni aye ho duro because we cannot go beyond 2028 we cannot baby o must start yentimi mo kwan mo santo aso na tibetima ya agise me ho ya akono ni edi adanse ni edi ensama ye ba ba mu fie wotwe no eto dondoma ni mahama amemu obebu no fie na ede enimi etimi de to ho a etimi de akọ contest ni etimi win election anya sa de ekoi se ekọ ATS ebedu ho no ni mu bebire na na ne ye pa bi afa nti party for yesre ewom se ye internal politics Oheneba yo Brian Champion a me ye campaign money min ga mada je enfa me data en kan se bone enfa yewura ken na say about me ho said the bear or bi in the unlikely event that it doesn't fall on Dr. Brian Champion, I'll be able to support the party. Once we are supporting our candidates on here, but the American say we should not abandon the vehicle, the new patriotic party, because you're paying for being a independent and presidency. They supporting the new patriotic party and build a stronger party. Said the bear. Say you Dr. Brian Champion, over to my car for now for the boom. No, what me di enim 2028.
Oheneba minya take wakasa Razak so
obi de warning about take
Razak so akasa yi na ohwe LGBTQ nsensema I think say NDC for tumi omunya na so na kan ho bi because almost penny propaganda creating impression say omode LGBTQ on ba ya on ba betwem amnefo emwa Ghana fo entino nyina Ghana fo nyina bredo na abato ni nyina mo consider say na mo to aba mind this by na ye church nsem kan okra Ghana fo but and this for the propaganda ni atro ebe fa to me no na wo hwe Sam George nsema wo kan ye eka say yan hyehyɛ mmara ne yan ba ne ade ne fi wɔ kora na do dankwa akufa rutimo den tende da LGBT kimra no wonyi fi hɔ no no na mo de mo ba on be ye fi hɔ John Dramani Mahama said a similar thing that the NDC is against LGBTQ and nyame adu na kwanya bai and wa president na John Mahama me em sign no ebra okokohia asofofo no afedi John Dramani Mahama president ye bisa se na de na ya fa ho emra na abeda ho no obe sign o se oh emra no o de se ne de be ne se mo de mo yan fa ko schools no na yan ko church school for nkola no said ye oba be ma ne oba da mo munyom ho ntiase a echi ebehwe se betime etu ho anamo yan san fa ade no ko primary school en san ko church enkura said ye oba ne be ma da John Dramani Mahama and son of this be 5 years asem yeko aferi kwade yeko biebie mu a kire nkura na momani mo se egu se be ma no bada be ma do sa na fe ansa papa ndem aye no ene tete ho na ndi fo trimo de nyame fa nche omoda monya konya akɔ UN boko to so aba motimi ahwe Ghana fo anim ahwe wiase nyina anim me ma me nchemu ye bia na obi anti ase is ada say obet kase me support ana say me support ana say obeka say o me de me tena nchen na de emu bia de ebe si bia magya tum say ye ka say ya mefa ye ka say yenyi emra no tu say wiase nyina no be ma na so ameso mefa ne sa enti John Dramani Mahama ka che say ebra kwanya baso beteki decision de tia samre no emra no afede mo be ka che Ghana for say ye gi samra no tuma o be fa ne sa because nya dia beto so aba de be ko bi abefa ne sa se ko negative John Dramani Mahama be so che say go negative be ba Ghana be ka che say oh say ade ne kon de ne Ghana ye nya ne ma na ne mema na is that what he is telling us today? John Dramani Mahama was disappointed Ghana for seriously. Was disappointed here. Said the Ghana for to aba edema NDC for no. Oba ye no normal or promise ye onye mu ba kokra. Enti Ghana for da ho ma ye nyina ye hu say NDC for atro na mu di ye di bedi tumi no. Say NDC for support to man na ne mema ne man na ne. Do mo koye che say they are supporting it. Ne fa no so nto nchen. Ene ye good areho and the John Dramani Mahama timbe catch Ghana for say bema I say Ghana ni aye ni busu ani ono so ni nua timi ni nua so etu gold wo Ghana no ma eye and na dey what me nya gas be catch Ghana for say usu nua ye Ghana ni nti ono so oni concession as o tu gold o man ni mu eye ye da na sepa Oheneba so ka dia John Mahama ye bra no ye to batia no 2016 no ofri aban so no 24th December Ebaka be say na otwe farmer 100 over power ana ode nyina hini box site o hande nyina hini box nyina de ma nua Ibrahim Mahama so mo de wiase japade nyina onko no mfa no oni ne nua no mo nche ana ode ma nua nyame na ye adoma ekokota yehu say bone na naka John Dramani Mahama oye ani reverse ade no ema bia kodadi ene state capture, looting and sharing the national resources of this country. The black voter area honya ye kwa ko mine ye diri nyina ma ene John Mahama nua anya de sa concession nyina ma no na aba betu good na man we say be ka che say man fa nye politics e me ya Sam Jonah menko on de kwa de men kana se the right time we can talk about that. Mobeka say me fanya politics. Hwe ekwan fa so a anamo mutu ya Japan ba be John Dramani Mahama emiansem. Muko hu na Zuma, concession na Zuma any some other bi na yemde. Muko hu Zuma ma GR for the bia ba say wo de kanti wa ntua de ade ndien. Ana okọ fra Zuma ka jen say o de o say onua president no GR for bo kwa fa so no meka senti Zuma yem mo man is kana mo nye concession. Na sa concession na wo kan wa sense wo pese wo man no enti wo betimi afa bra parliament ntin ho ase any parliament entrance ma enya nhye bia wo ho na o ma japade watama ma wonua ene the one the biggest gold reserve in that place, Upper West, Wa area. In Kroma Miensa, and in Sassia down Yantam. John Domani Mama Diamani Nia. Nam penny for no more hefa. I am for a software cassia, no also Mucasabium, or more hefa. Yan yin to Muna yin to Mutna. Sir, family and friends now, John Domani Mama, Asha said, Deba, Amamunum. No, we are not going to allow that to happen in this country. And penny for sorry waka. Parliament to be sorry. Now, me and she no man, young fatty, no man to be an. And yes, I hear bank almost some cocoa cheska, cheska, sir, 100 million, no. At all force, no, board chairman. Again, a catcher. It is a network. Our moon network say national resources or Munina or Muriano Mafa. Nasa Ibrahim Mama. Yet, two very your mama bear present first appointment. Ibrahim Mama Neba, Nakura, Sami Jenfi, and go to good board so. Strategically, yes, said Ghana Japadinia, the Ama Ibrahim Mahama. No man acquired the Dibone. Mumian Sorintia, dear John Mama, and in the bush of 4 and crow for a year, and it's a Ghana. No, and yes, I bedu maybe it is Sabashi. No, Medasi.
Razak. LGK, I don't mean bounty. I haven't person boy, honestly speaking, because I'm
ABCD.
Okay, down for no awesome. No, set my catcher or anybody say your 90% of Malam Fire or my mommy are hypocritical people, or my homicide dishonest. The Quran cast on Mufanya Juma Quran so many equitable and fairness. They are not doing it. Likewise, I'm a person, I'm from Fanchame, you are so for no more. The donor or more hypocritical people and dishonest people. And now I will do be a dream. And now I will do be a dream. Moka and saying picture, but I'm said take Mukana Photoshop. Boys, yes, you guys be too Ecogena independent and man, taste any scholar, religious scholar, beer, and I say, or him beer or me, a cassetia, or Biancasa. And you so many hypocrite already. And how much is also for Biacasa? A cassetia. What is a madam be cassetia? What is our him be cassetia? And this you're Ghana for your mama, the Ghana, the Mukono, and go on for sign your friends and Sabi, and I said one gentleman, I said one Butia, ma'am, because Omo also common in the can say. They're just looking at him like that. Remember, 3 weeks, yes, such a board in the car, say, friends, ECOWAS Development Bank, board chairman, air to force it. And I yes, sir. And our guarantee, a very say, Ibrahim Mama, a loan of $100 million. $100 million, so from Qatar goods, a concession, no for your mining good. Into their own. They own no. And now yet you say oh Ibrahim Mama or say you're friend say you're some journal say my final policy you better politics or no better the yanka I don't know on South Africa on not Ghana huh oh yeah you know on South Africa or Ghana huh all the Ghana you don't know the better because oh yeah you're the South Africa and you know the better Ghana for the better they hire no and they better into ultimate trade they better tama ye chi e fese tama ye kasa akunta man na hanso mo na ye yo mo ye na nya Ghana ni dia na position there
no Ghana ni bio
ni before no fi Taiwan ananya sa are na ye hypocritical people sir or time or is it or my or Oheneba or time na man for yeah like a pure sheer jealousy and a man for the year no more my mind yes sir no see the typical Japadia book no much no I no more de yama I don't know more no Oheneba so you see what you will now understand that no much book no so you see say they no more can e book no and no more no some be kaya sa gold concession the coin be for so aju gold ni adade ni nyina na Japadia no mu ni nyina e wom so that this is a click ade bia ye hu se eya aban die bia anase Ghana aban no obi wo share wo mu bia like e shekiri bia no okay aban let's do business with it. Mubaka go face Ghana. Damai. Nancy beto just say almost say some licenses a woman to marry the revoke licenses. Nke ejato.
Na me so crown engineers and planners korea.
And crown engineers and planners korea. Nke ejato. It is as a ejaro. I just be omo choro your friends aje pade book na e ba ya na ye kan na man for person beti na man for can including our own party people believe that the said Ajapade book was there. When you read it, it doesn't make sense. But our own party people feel that the said Ajapade book was there, and they were circulating it. Me say we should brace ourselves for a lot of things like this. Ghana for young share who day. Bring up baku 9 euro per car. Young share who day. No my omundi from ebini. So who said when said strategic said like Ghana buying at the company na move bi at least is land na move bi so your business nipa ko ntimi nye na nipa ko no niska ene mayen ton say no mayen no ene mayen ton ene do beto no so niska ti Ghana bank emma nipa ko no say president enu akuma. It doesn't make sense. We are hypocritical people in this country, and it's a conflict of interest I want for. Well, we have a hypocritical society in this country, and then Ghana for your purely hypocritical people. All the device. So we are Muslim, so we are friends, Christians, so we are Buddhists. We are hypocritical people in this country.
Yes, sorry. Oheneba. Now, whether no, I am fine.
Yes.
To the BBM,
yes. Oheneba, Jennifer Semincha.
Yes, sir. You know,
Jennifer Semincha. Lawyer Kofi Obiaboyid or say Mincha one of them.
Friend is Jennifer.
You do oba. Oh, so be there. MPs na man na bo machidam nti
Jennifer Ohefa
o se o chia Oheneba Oheneba
o Ghana ni ana
o Ghana ni se Ghana ni TV 8
ada Ghana ni
Oheneba yekoi Oheneba
aha te
Oheneba yekoi
na so hu ye den Razak
Oheneba
for the one
te ko ka me no so chia no ada so chia o ya sim bi
Oheneba yekoi be se party for mo hwe adwuma no nye yenko ha ne yeye communication adwuma no omo bebiri na akura ye engage omo a ensem omo ka any information available to them no information available to them kire se adwuma no kura no metimi aye omo grounds work omo nyina omo nye ebiom ye MPs ne besere ye wonkofo omo wada agye politics ya ada agye adwuma ye wonkofo omo wada agye wo pepa se omo ye party adwuma ye sere omo open up no mo mankofo bebiri omo sa ada agye no na ye nya nkofo bu won ma ombeba constituency ma gise bia ye wo meeting ana say MP ba be hia nkofo omo ala nkofo mo the indigenous in the various constituencies are omo ada aje wo pepa because boko ba bi no na bia ye wo bi tse nyame sema o ti constituency mo o party adwuma argument bibia wo ye bi na nso ba ne se be to ba na obi interest ntini ye na to nchen ye engage omo nyina be party adwuma na party nya akono
ayasam
ma me wo hye me amenua festival ageta bi festival na yire no ne nete Joyce o Kenya se Joyce teacher ni wa Abrim me man happy birthday Kenya se Abrim happy birthday na antwibo si akon eso ye me baba akon ono so aboa so eno so me man happy birthday ana Farid Mola eso ono so aboa so ono so me man no happy birthday na Oheneba said the mama for being to the take kan so see the party ni baby adu no ade abebo ma party na ho ayedin more communication in the party for the best say they are very good in communication ofuka share engage amanfo party na adwuma normal papa fa party no hom yanka ho asem magana fo ho say MPP the best alternative nyame adoma
2028 Kevin the youngest friend say
unit committee Kevin Kevin I say
and you forgot that me contest so on TSS me call Nasara coordinator also a former guest for Razaka mame
Naombe.
Nasara coordinator.
Timame. Why? Uronya tibia
Nasara coordinator.
Odi umpa manentimame.
Nasara coordinator ko ba.
Uronya timame amenimbia biombe.
Nasara coordinator send nkame. Nasara coordinator me ko campaign na guest dimechi. O ma se gas ma to me.
Abushafo Yapon Echina eye Thursday. Yebeba nya